Beats in the hood.
I got you the collar. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Okay, hell yeah. No problem.
Leave.
When it comes to hitting me, man. When it comes to nobody.
The Philippines.
But the run chair shit is hard. I love that.
Nah, I said, yo.
Three.
Yeah.
3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's your camera right here. I'm good.
What it could be, hopefully with the it's your boy N.O.R.E.
What up, is DJ EFN?
And this is Drink Camp Happy Hour. Make some noise! Man, I know this dude for a long time. He is a champion, an all-star, defensive all-time player. And we get a bunch of whole other shit. But I'm so anxious to get into this interview. We're going to get right into it. So whether you call him Artest, Ron, or Metta World Peace, you're going to call him something. Motherfucker, I didn't realize when I was having fun and Googling you, I didn't realize, like, did you break Jordan's ribs at 19 years old?
Yeah.
So I didn't even realize that because the way they promoted it, it was like it was recent.
Oh, no.
So this was when you was a kid.
When I was just in Chicago.
Oh, just in Chicago. So you wasn't signed to the Bulls yet.
I signed to the Bulls.
Just signed to the Bulls. So this is a practice game?
Yeah, summertime.
Okay.
Yeah, just summertime.
So okay. And Jordan tried to block you.
So he was posting me up.
Okay.
If you remember when Jordan came back, he averaged 25 that year.
Right.
So before that, I put Jordan out 3 months. He was going to average 30. I'm telling you that year. If it wasn't for me breaking his ribs, now they reported it. They said
you punched him.
Yeah. So I get home next day. I got drafted by Chicago. Right on the headlines.
Right.
Ron Artest had a fight with Michael Jordan. Punched him and broke his ribs.
Right.
So I'm sick.
Right.
I don't even know what to do. I'm 19 and I love Jordan.
Right.
So then I didn't go to practice for the next 2 days. I was just like depressed, and my agent called me, Mark Bartlestein at the time. He was like, you got to get to the workouts. But I said, the media just said I broke Jordan's ribs.
Right.
And I can't even move out the bed. I'm just like sick. But anyway, Jordan called me.
Right.
Jordan called me 2 times in my life.
He called you again after the fight. Yeah.
After the bro.
But let's just stay with the first one though.
Okay. So then he said, hey man, it's all right. You were just playing hard.
Right.
The play was he was holding me, and the problem with Jordan. When you let him get the ball, that's where your problems.
Right. So don't let him get all
So I'm denying him in summer league, and he's like, I'm denying him this way. He's in front of me, holding me this way. So I had to move his arm, and then my elbow caught him in the ribs. But I love Jordan.
Yeah. Nah, that's dope. So I'm gonna listen. I used to go to Queensbridge with my friend named LJ. You know LJ? You don't know LJ? He from Capone building. Yeah, he from Capone building. Because I went to school with him. And I used to go out. So the first time I actually went to Queensbridge was with a dude from my hood named Shamik and Lakey. They brought me to a place called the Terror Dome, right? And the Terror Dome was the Terror Dome, right? Just, it's self-explanatory, right?
Shamik the time.
Yeah. So, and I remember me being out and I seeing you late night practicing with your pops, early in the morning practicing with your pop. Like, this is a case of greatness. Like, I didn't realize I was watching how great this was. First off, in the hood, they say that a lot of people don't have father figures. You had not only a father figure, I seen your father scream on drug dealers, bro. Like I never saw that before, to get to y'all to practice. But I did think, what was going through your mind? Because I seen you like night and day, like on 12th Street, practicing, going hard. What was on?
Yeah, man, I think like at 8 years old, my dad introduced me to basketball on 12th Street.
Wow.
Sometimes you'll see the big guys play, but you'll get a chance to just shoot.
Right.
So when I was out there shooting, older guys blocking my shot, just like, treating the kids, having fun with the kids.
Right.
And then my dad saw that and said, all right, I'm going to let you expend your energy.
Right.
playing hoops. But when I got older, it was just trying to make it on the court.
Right.
You know, everybody, you know that everybody was playing ball. And what they don't know about our neighborhood, a lot of the ballers were hustlers.
Yeah.
But extremely intelligent ballers.
Right.
Like high level.
I heard you say Yami was a baller. I didn't even know that. Like
extremely intelligent.
I knew Yami just from the streets, rest in peace.
Extremely intelligent point guard.
Wow.
You know what I mean? You could ask anybody they play. Extremely intelligent, tight nitty.
Yeah, tight nitty. Twins, Jamal and Jamel.
Twin I am 3.
Yep.
Great shooters.
Yep.
Head fake, fundamentals, and we all learned from the same coaches.
Yep.
Paul Mead.
Vincent Smith.
Yep. We all learned from the same coaches, but some guys went their route, and then I just stayed on the courts.
One of my favorite things about you is I believe it was you, after you won a game, or maybe this was during the press conference, and they said, "Yo, what is your greatest player you ever played against?" And you said Mike Chatfield. I felt this is a hood nigga, Mike Chatfield. And listen, so I used to play with Mike Chatfield, and we was in a thing called a DFY. So, and the team that I was on, I was playing ball in DFY. The team I was on sucked. We sucked. It was crackheads, dope fiends. Like, we had the worst team. And then Mike Chatfield came to the jail. I knew how ill Mike Chatfield was from the streets. I did it all in my favor to get him on my side. And like, you can look at this guy, you can't even tell that he's a baller. But then if you look at his arms, he got long arms, and you ain't getting the ball from him.
Yeah. Well,
you're not stealing it. And when you said that, I was like, this is the craziest shit. I gotta make some noise for that. I know people was expecting you to say Jordan, and he said Mike Chatfield. I fell out.
I tried to embody the stuff that he taught me, because Mike went to jail at 16.
Right.
I became.
I was in jail with him. That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I became the best in the hood when Mike went to jail.
Wow, I didn't know that.
See what I'm saying?
I didn't know that.
So Mike beat me 32-2 in the Reese.
Right, I heard that.
You know what I mean?
heard that.
And I
Mike Chatfield's from 12th Street? Oh, no, he's
from Vernon.
He's from Vernon, okay.
Molly Marble, Mike from Vernon. And Mike was playing with the men at 12 and 13.
Right.
At 14. Right. We was playing with our ways.
Right.
So Mike was like one of those guys, and I actually put his name in my head the day we played against LeBron James on Christmas 2009, because he passed away around the holidays.
Right.
And I just wanted to, I always showed him love.
Right.
I always showed him love. But Mike Chatfield's one of those guys. And Capone.
Yeah, I didn't know, before you get to that, I didn't know did Mike Chatfield ever get a chance to play professional or no?
Nah, so...
okay, go ahead.
So when I was in Indiana, in my prime, I took Mike to Indiana to try to get him back in shape. So I was there with me, Mike, his brother Eric Chatfield, Reggie Jesse from Nas Block, who was also a St. John's guy, Javed Mead, who played at St. Joe's, and it was a Killer Kids Krilla.
Okay.
We was all out there, and we was hooping in the pace Alley Mo. Actually,
okay, Alley Mo uptown. Rucker. He got a low dribble too. Yeah.
And we was just all hooping. We was drinking a gallon of Henny a day.
Right.
Yo, it was wild.
Speaking of that, I take some wine now.
But it was fun just to spend time with Mike.
Right.
And you knew he was in the street, but I was like, I got a different love for Mike.
Yeah, me too.
And he was still nice, but you could see that he lost it.
Right.
But it was always
when he came home from jail, or when?
He was 20. I'm 20.
Okay. Yeah.
He was 25.
Okay, that's when he came home, because we was in DFY together. He just came home. I thought that was so honorable of you, because you could have easily said LeBron. You could have easily said Jordan. You could have easily, and you said Mike Chatfield.
These dudes, Mike is different. A couple of these dudes would have been ready for Mike, I'll be honest. But his heart, different level. And he would have did just fine in the league.
Right. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna bounce around a little bit. You said Capone. I don't want to forget Capone.
Capone was nice.
Yeah.
I played on Capone team in PS 111. We had the green shirts.
Okay.
Havoc was on the burgundy team. He had the burgundy shirts.
No, Havoc wasn't good though.
Havoc was not a scrub. Havoc, you played against Havoc?
I seen him play on the block once. He wasn't good.
He was the best on his team.
Okay, on the rest of the team. I just played Havoc.
Havoc, and I remember because I was a kid. You know what I mean? So Havoc had the burgundy shirts, Killer Shot, R.I.P. Killer Shot.
Yeah, R.I.P.
He was on the yellow team. He led the yellow shirt, and then it was guys, 12, 12.
Right, yeah.
12 had the red shirts.
Okay.
And so it's 14, you play each other like 4 times, but in the All-Star game, Pone had 69, yo.
What?
69?
Yeah. Pone lefty. Pone lefty, man. And I was watching it, and I was a young kid.
Right.
And I remember watching it like, damn. And that was it. Like, you never seen Pone play. You see him play, he might take a shot on the block and then go. Like, he might just come through, yo, all right, I'm out. Like, one shot.
Well, me and Capone's in DFY, the same place. Me and Capone, before Mike Chatfield got there, me and Capone had a pact. Every time we played each other, he wouldn't D me and I wouldn't D him. So this is the last play of the game. Like, it's like tied up. Capone shot my eyes out, man. I was like, yo, he had a back. I was like, you're supposed to move to the side. He got right in front of me and shot the ball. And got the game shot. I was like, yo, this is some foul shit. Me and you had a back.
So you played with Dion and Darrell?
No, Dion from Jamaica. Dion.
Dion and Darrell from your hood.
Oh, Jarrell, you talking about Rel? Yeah. Dion is actually from Jamaica.
So y'all played,
I was from Vincent Smith. Yeah,
it was nice.
Yeah, I was with Vincent Smith.
Nice.
I was with Aim High. I played for Aim High.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I got locked up. It ain't work out for me. And then I got Mike Chatfield. That was crazy. And like I said, I knew him. He was nice. So I cheated the whole jail. I was like, yo, he's coming on my side. And he dusted everybody, obviously, in jail. You know what I mean? All right, so I'm going to bounce around real quick. First off, you went to St. Rita?
Yeah, I played at St. Rita's.
Okay, what is that? That was junior high or junior high?
St. Rita's is like when you're 9 years old.
Okay.
It's CYO.
Okay.
And you stop CYO right before you go to high school.
Okay.
That's your last CYO.
And that's like a Catholic school?
Yeah, Catholic youth organization.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. It made a lot of players that we from New York.
Right.
From Lou Alcindor, Kareem.
Right.
Anybody from New York went to CYO.
Wow.
And Jersey.
Wow.
And Jersey, too.
Who else? Kyrie. I think he went for St. Patrick's. He was in St. Patrick's and a couple of them, too. Michael Kidd, Gilchrist, they was out there balling.
Yeah, CYO was a pillar in our life growing up.
Wow. So, boom. This is something that I always think I had the wrong story. I always thought when you and Kobe played each other, when you was on Houston, and you played him hard, and I think you said to him, you ain't ready for me. And he was like, what you mean I ain't ready for you? Mm-hmm. Like, y'all developed that certain amount of respect. But I always thought it was Kobe who called you. I found out it was Dr. Bus who called you?
Yeah, it was Dr. Bus.
And then y'all met together at the W Hotel.
Yeah, Kobe would not call me to join his team. Yeah, he's not doing that.
Yo, I had this story wrong for years. I always thought Kobe, because right now, right, you know how like LeBron is
taking his talents?
Yeah, taking his talent. So everyone is saying that Jalen Brunson, it takes a call from Jalen Brunson for him to come to the Knicks. Like it would be one phone call. So I always thought it was player to player. So you breaking it down like it was Mr. Dr. Bus.
Yeah, Dr. Bus.
And y'all met at the W Hotel, you was at the SLS, but y'all met at the. So describe to me how this happens, because the Lakers just beat y'all.
Yeah, they just beat us. They got Yao Ming broke his foot, and then they beat us.
Right. And then, so you sit down with him, and then what? Because your agent calls you first, right? And your agent says that Lakers wants to speak to you, and you're like, what the fuck? You kind of mad at them a little bit. You're like, I don't want to get down. So how is this conversation like in person with Dr. Bus?
Well, so I was at the SLS. I was with Foul Monday.
Okay.
I was with Killer Kid.
Okay.
So,
keep QB with you. Keep it QB with you. Good.
And then we was in the car, and Naquan was there. We was just leaving. I said, yo, we got to pull over right now.
Okay.
Because my agent on the line, Mr. David Bauman, and then he hit me up. He was like, hey, the Lakers want you. Now keep in mind, we just went to war, and we come from an era where we're not trying to play for the Lakers.
Right. You don't care.
I mean, you staying with your team. You don't care if you win a title or not.
Right.
So when they said that, I was like, what the fuck do they want?
Right.
Like, fuck these niggas. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what? And then he said, nah, they want you on your team. And I'm like, oh. Immediately I became a fan.
Right.
And things started running through my head. Phil Jackson, my favorite coach was there.
Of course.
Oh, L.O. was there. I'm like, oh, this is crazy. I said,
and you and Lamar played together as kids. Yes. This is a fairy tale story. But
it's crazy. Yes. Like, wow, and then I'm just like, me and Lamar Elton, we shared MVPs in AAU. Lamar get it, I get it, Elton get it, and it go just like that.
Right.
And then Kobe's there, I love Kobe.
Right.
You know what I mean? No matter, and I told him, yo, I'm gonna go hard at you.
Right.
I'm not gonna like you in the game, but I admire you. Like, I love Kobe. So when that was all going through my head, I'm like, well, I got a chance to play against a team that's just like the Bulls. Like, you got Phil Jackson was there. You got Kobe. That's MJ.
Yeah.
You got Lamar. That's cool, coach. You know what I mean? You got me. I'm Rodman.
Right.
A little bit better offensive player than Rodman. A lot better. Sorry, Rodman.
Yeah.
But he's all of fame. You know what I mean? And I was just like, it was just surreal. And then the next day, Bus called me that morning. He said, meet me.
Dr. Bus.
Dr. Bus.
They might think it's Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, Dr. Bus. Busta Bus. And then we had a breakfast, and he was like, listen, I'm not going to be able to pay you what you worth.
Right. Thank you. But
he said, I want you here. And I'm like, I said, you telling me that? And whatever, we good.
Right.
Because you got to think about it. If you averaging 25, you know, in a semifinal, almost beat the Lakers that won a championship.
Right.
In your prime.
Right.
Those numbers at that time.
You was like 28, right?
I was 28.
Okay, go ahead.
So numbers at that time is like, you know, 12 a year, you know, 11, 10, 12, whatever the number was at that time. Now it's 4X.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I was like, nah, whatever, because my life is easy anyway.
Right.
You know, I don't wear jewelry. I did, but no. So my life is so simple.
Right.
I lived in Indiana.
Right.
I'm like, I'll take that. I'm like, this is easy. I'm gonna be in LA.
Right.
We in LA.
Right.
I don't even need to leave. All right, cool. I said yes. Went right that night to the club.
So y'all made that deal right then and there at breakfast?
Yeah.
And okay, wow.
Yeah, right then and there, Dr. Bus.
So all right, and I'm asking this out of pure ignorance. You know you and Kobe just went at it.
Yeah.
Do you feel obligated to tell him like, yo, I'm now, or was it accepted at practice or something like that? How did this news come across Kobe, or did Kobe know already?
I got to imagine they told him. Ain't no way they didn't tell him.
Yeah.
And Kobe, mind, I know Kobe, like, he's like, all right, cool. If you get it done or not, Kobe don't give a shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Kobe, like, try and do it. And me and Kobe, and we had a relationship because we talked a little bit. But back then, you don't talk to your opponent.
Right.
You don't go on a lunch. You ain't doing none of that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No dinners.
But we did, like, give each other dabs, you know, and then I would get the ball, steal the ball every now and then. He'd be like, damn.
Right.
And so we grew a respect like that, but yeah.
Dope. Wow.
He might have called me after, something like that. Maybe briefly, like, oh yeah, he did. He said, yo, don't bring that silly shit here. That's what he did say.
But that's what he wanted you for. He wanted, because it was like I think I seen you on Brian Scott's show, and one of the guys was like, this was the perfect piece that the Lakers was missing, and I believe that to be true. You know what I'm saying? I believe that to be true because, like, Kobe's a dog. I'm not saying that other people wasn't dogs. Lamar was a dog. Yeah. But you needed that front line dogmanship, and I believe you replaced that. Do you think that?
I mean, if you look at when I played against them, it was one dribble bucket. If you look at the series, it's on YouTube.
Right.
And you'll see, like, you won't see a lot of this.
Right.
And what you'll see on the Lakers defense, when I get the ball, you'll see everybody head turn my direction.
Right.
Because you can't keep me from getting to the basket. You won't see Kobe guarding me that series.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Because I'm 260, 265 at small forward.
Right.
So everybody too small.
Right.
They all too small. They put a power forward on me.
Right.
He too small.
Right.
They put the center on me. He too small.
Right.
And I'll bang with them just to show them they too small.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was like, I'm not even going to take you out, or I can take him out and I can shoot.
Right.
So I was torching them, man. I was torching them.
So let me ask you. There's a lot of people, when they get to Phil Jackson, they have a problem with, what is it, the triangle offense or is it the triangle defense? Triangle offense?
Yeah.
Okay. People actually say it's hard to actually, like, you got to be smart.
Yeah.
So for a person that, like a person like me, I just played, Kenny Anderson tournaments and, and Coney Island and, like regular shit, you know what I mean? For a person like me, can you explain to people what the triangle is?
It's all angles, so it's 1,001 options. There is no play caller, and you read it. So it's like when you move, I move.
Okay.
You know, if the ball moves and you move, it's going to initiate a different format. Now, Kobe, keep in mind, he didn't run a triangle a lot.
Right.
He went off on his own. So we always have to keep the triangle. We always have to keep the triangle to triangle. You know, around Kobe's movement.
He played ISO.
He was ISOing, but we still doing the triangle.
Right.
So everybody's still moving according to it. And when they took it to New York, you could see guys were stressed out, man. Guys, it was like doing
They couldn't follow
tests.
it, yeah.
They got to get this out of here. And I picked it up in a month. But you got to understand, I was also architecting major.
Right.
So you telling me it's angles.
Right. So it took you a month, you said?
Man, I got that shit in a month.
Oh, wow.
That whole shit.
I know people who still don't get it.
That's-
Like they still don't get it because they actually said it's like my math test.
And you gotta. It takes about 2 years.
Wow.
It takes about 2 years to learn the triangle, like to really adapt it.
Wow.
But if you were in a system like Golden the Warriors, they're running pieces of the triangle.
Okay.
They running pieces of the triangle, but they were together for how long?
Right.
You know what I mean? So when they run in there, the triangle now it starts 94 feet, meaning like when you take the ball out after somebody score, nowadays that's when the triangle starts.
Okay.
Back in the days it started after half court.
And is that some Phil Jackson shit or all the other teams that run it too?
It's Tex Winter. Phil Jackson started with Tex.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then Phil took it to the next level, and then Steve Kerr came from that.
Right.
And then Steve Kerr goes to the Spurs.
Oh.
So now he's getting Popovich and Phil Jackson.
Oh.
And he's bringing that to the Warriors, and it works.
Wow.
It's really hard to lose against them.
Is Phil Jackson the hardest coach you ever had to play for?
Nah, he's easy, man. He's easy.
Really?
He's like not, like for example, Rick Adelman. Rick Adelman on a practice day, 90% of the time you'll be in and out in 45 minutes.
Yeah, I heard you say like 20-minute shootout.
Man, 20 minutes.
30-minute
Phil
practice.
Jackson is an hour 45 minutes consistently.
Wow.
But it's not hard. He's not screaming at you. Whereas some coaches, it take them too long to get their point across. So you'll be there for 3.5 hours.
Right.
And you're like, dude, we know this shit, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, move on.
Right. And was he the first one to teach you to meditate?
Yep, Phil Jackson, man. He's part of the reason I changed my name.
Right.
Yeah, I'm Phil Jackson. I mean, I love him because we'll get into a practice, or we'll lose a game, something like that, one of those scenarios, and then, you know, Kobe, maybe he's probably upset. You got all these egos, you know, and the first time I smelled sage in the locker room, I thought it was weed.
You thought it was weed, right?
I was like, oh, this is dope. I'm like, where that? I see Phil Jackson, like, he went to Kobe locker. He was like, gotta get, and then he went to Bynum lockup. You gotta get the demons out. He went to my lockup. I'm like, yo, someone had demons in my lockup. We meditate until they all lights off.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I heard you say that too as well. Like, he would really turn all the lights off?
He turned all the lights off.
All right.
And he wants you to like block out the sound. You know that white noise you even have it here. He's trying to get you to block out all the sound. Ideally, you breathe at the same pace. Ideally, you breathe at the same pace. And it's just great, man. And he's helping you because you're in LA.
Right.
LA is distracting.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you the show in LA.
Right.
So he's like making sure we focus. And when you leave practice, like, don't get in trouble.
Right.
Take care of your body and come back to practice.
Right.
As a team, not like your own ego.
Right.
You know, he was really, so for me, it helped me because I just come from averaging 25 with the Rockets.
Right.
And now I'm averaging 7.
Right.
I'm only 29.
Yeah, because you're a role player now.
I'm a role player.
Yeah.
And then he helped me like believe in that role.
Right.
And then it took a while.
Right.
But we got it there.
Right. Okay.
Hold on. You said earlier that Jordan called you twice. And the second time was the brawl.
Second time
Can you
was
go
the
back
brawl.
to that call?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, you know, the brawl happened. I was super depressed. I was like, damn, like, I done messed everything up.
He was depressed when he broke his ribs too, though, right?
Yeah, I was definitely
both
depressed.
times. Okay.
Yeah, I was depressed. I'm a Jordan fan. Like,
Right.
And then, so then Jordan, he hit me up.
This is after the brawl.
After the brawl. This is like a month and a half after. And then he was like, you know, I spoke to Mr. Stern.
Yeah, he's
and
supposed to get you reinstated.
Yeah, he said, I think you're going to be back in March. So, you know, you hear that from MJ.
From
You're
Jordan,
like,
yeah.
Crazy.
All right, cool. We're going to get into the playoffs. We the best team in the league. All right, cool. I'll be ready. But it wasn't no March.
Yeah.
They said, like, you could go. It's like a visit in jail, I guess.
Right.
Wow.
Hey, your wife can come now. And she got to leave now, whatever. Like they said, you can go to the playoff game, but you got to exit. So I was able to go to the game. They escorted me to the court to watch Reggie Miller's last game because they was like, Reggie wanted me there. And then once that was over, they escorted me out.
Oh, wow.
Shit.
Yeah,
And you couldn't play? You couldn't play? You
I couldn't play. I could just watch the game, Reggie's last regular season game. It was crazy, man.
All right. Now, I know this is a what-if question. But because I heard you say, and I heard you say this multiple times, that the Ben Wallace foul that you did wasn't a tough foul. It wasn't like that. I heard you say that.
Yeah.
So let me just imagine something for 1 second.
Yeah.
You don't foul Ben Wallace. Y'all don't get into this argument. Does the Pacers win that championship that year?
Well, Robert Ory said no.
Oh, shit.
He told me that, say 5 years ago.
Right.
But Robert's my guy. That's my guy.
Right.
And the only reason I'm going to say, Robert, you my guy, right? But the only reason I'm going to say, I want to tell the story. So Robert says no. He's a 7-time champion. All right. He has the right to say no. But what I would say is, if you watch the playoffs against the Sacramento Kings and the Spurs, you'll see a great defender in, who was the defender over there? The Spurs?
Where, right now?
That
was, wasn't it Jeffrey?
There was several people.
2005, who was the best wing defender outside of me in the league?
Great question.
Bowen.
Bruce Bowen.
All right, cool.
Bruce Bowen.
You'll see him null and void on the block, light work. Right? Then you'll see nobody else. Everybody's null and void because they're too small. These guys are way too small. And then you'll see, bigger guys like, hey, you small forward, you go guard their power forward because we got to put the other power forward on me.
Right.
And then you will see work. Right. So now you go back to, that year for sure. Like I can't, because when you look at those stats, if you go on YouTube and you look at the year, I played 9 games.
Right.
And if you look at how easy it was for me to score, you're going to see 1 dribble bucket.
Wow.
You ain't gonna see more than that.
Wow.
And I was at 25 points a game.
Wow.
It didn't take another dribble because once I see an angle, if you wrapped up, you can't recover. Well, if I take that dribble, I'm quicker than you, I'm stronger, and I can shoot. So so I think that year it's like a woulda shoulda thing.
Right.
And but you know what? Sometimes that's your life. Your life is woulda shoulda. Like if you look at Stephen Curry, he got the stats to prove it. Like what did Jay-Z say? The numbers don't lie. Like his numbers don't lie. I got things I could dream about, and guess what? I'm okay with that.
Right.
Well, we was cooking, man.
Right.
That's for sure.
Right. Do you think that was too harsh of a punishment? Because I think it's rumored that you had the worst punishment.
In
NBA history. Do you think that was fair?
Look, I don't think it was fair, but they had to do it.
Okay, yeah. That's
for the example?
It's not even an example. I was getting in so much trouble.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like things people don't know about.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was getting in trouble, man. I was just because I was just coming out the league. My brother just went to jail, Wally. When I was going to St. John, so that was at 17. I expected to go through this journey with him because he's my brother. Like I don't have nobody else I'm talking to about this. I don't know nothing. I don't know anything else about. I'm not like I'm a street smart guy, but in a way I am, in a way I'm not.
Right.
So he goes to jail. Then I have my babies, and then you making a little money. So now alcohol come into play because you out partying, but you don't realize that alcohol's a depressant. Like you don't realize, you know what I mean? Like you drinking Henny on top of trying to take. I'm a dad at 16, and I was a good dad. Like I'm with my kids, but I'm a dad at 16. So all that stuff, you take it out on your teammates. You go to work. And whatever you happen at home, you take it out on your colleagues.
Right.
Yeah, you ain't messing with somebody today. That happens in business, right? And that's what I was doing. So then taking whatever happened at practice home. But then, now you're making mistakes. And then I was telling when I was hitting you up, I guess earlier in the year, you have, because when you're looking up to the people in the street, right? It's like, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't need this shit. And that's the crazy mindset when you work hard to make something, but you don't mind losing it all.
Right.
So then now it just becomes like a part of you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I was getting in trouble. When the Bulls traded me to Indiana, Bill Cartwright came to my room. He was like, Metta, he said, can you please stop? Right? So he come to my room. He said, and he talked to me for about a half hour. I love Coach Bill. He was like, they ready to get rid of you right now. But he said,
talking about the Bulls or talking about the Pacers? Okay.
Before I went to the Pacers.
Okay.
And then I said, okay, Bill Cartwright. Then I did something else, got in trouble. And then they shipped me out of there.
Right. Wow.
So I say all that because I don't want to act like it's all their fault.
Okay.
Even though the suspension was too harsh.
Okay. All right. So then after the Pacers, you go to Sacramento.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Sacktown embraced you.
Yeah.
And it was, for me, outside looking in and inside looking out, that I started to see you smile again a little bit. Like I see you smile again when you went from Sacramento, I believe Sacramento, and then it was Houston. But was that something that like being in Indiana, was that something that you had to like get out of your system, and it was more you wanting to leave Indiana because of, or what was it? I'm asking.
Well, the crazy thing was like, so two things happened in Indiana. I tried to put in my retirement papers.
Right.
So right before the brawl.
Oh yeah.
I called the league office. You know, shout out to the league. I'm telling a few stories. I've got a great relationship with the league now.
Right.
But I called the league office, right, and I say I'm retiring.
Right.
Because I was just stressed. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
I'd rather be home in Queensbridge than be this stressed. I'm happy in Queensbridge. So then they called me. They was like, nah, we not. Because it's really simple. I want to retire. I need the paper. I need the papers.
Right.
Right. But they was like, hold on, why? Right.
Oh wow. Go ahead.
They was like, why? And then I got a call from Crystal, one of my good friends, Crystal Chen. And she was like, hold on, think about it. I said, nah, I need these papers. Now, after I heard them out, I said, nah, send me those papers. And then I talked to my wife. I said, okay, I'm gonna make it through.
Right.
But I was stressed out. My grandma just passed away that year. And then the brawl happened. I'm like, damn, I wish I would retire. Because what I told them was, I'm gonna retire this year, keep the money, and I'll come back next year. But I need a year because I have my children.
Right.
I'm trying to get my house set. And I'm like, I'm away so much, like I can't.
This had nothing to do with rap at this time.
No,
okay, continue.
I mean, I was rapping at Nature Road my first round.
Okay.
So I already started rapping. I'm inspired by you guys.
Yeah. You heard it just said Nature Road.
Nature Road my first round. I eat Moneybags house.
Right, that's crazy.
So,
okay, my bad.
I like, when you're around Queensbridge, you want to be like N.O.R.E, you want to be like Nas, you want to be like all these guys. So I was already rapping at that time.
Okay.
People didn't understand why.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like, because these guys, I look up to these guys.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I forgot where I was going.
Where was that?
About you needing that time. You need that
Oh, yeah.
time.
Oh, yeah, I needed that time.
And Sacktown.
So then in Sack, I get the Sack, and I tell Coach Adelman, R.I.P. Coach Adelman, he passed away. I tell Coach Adelman, I said, listen, I'm trying to retire.
Right.
I said, I need your help.
Right.
I said, I need you not to start me.
Oh, that's the coach that said, no, I'm going to play you more now.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I was like, I need you not to start me. I said, please keep me on the end of the bench. And I'm a chair, but I don't want the media to say, oh, now Metta World Peace is coming to, or Artest, coming to Sacramento causing problems.
Right.
I said, if you can keep me on the end of the bench, then I can like exit out of here. He was like, nope. He said, and then keep in mind, when I got there in January, they was in last place in the West.
Wow. And the West is tougher than the East at this time. Yeah, so okay.
And he said, we're going to go as far as you take me.
Right.
So we had another half-hour conversation. I come out the next day. I say, we're going to the playoffs.
Right.
Media's like, hell no. It's all documented. Like, nah, y'all ain't going to the playoffs. Nigga laughing. Right. And keep in mind, I was 273 pounds. Wow. So my first game in Boston, I was 273. Wow. And I was depressed. I went from 248, 255. And then, so it took me a while to work back into shape. Right. But we was Kenny Smith. So I was the second half MVP.
Yep, like second half MVP. Yeah, Kenny Smith from Left Right.
We had the best record. And we had the best record in the league, I think, since I got there. I think we had the best record in the league when I got there. And we almost beat the Spurs. Spurs won the championship. But, but Rick Adelman, yeah, for sure. He got me back on track.
Are you the only championship basketball player from Queensbridge? Or is another...
Well...
Because I know Kenny Smith is the only one from Left Right.
Okay, yeah, well... Vern Fleming is the only Olympian.
Olympian? Oh, okay, wow.
Vern's from my block.
Right.
He has a baby by... His cousin got a baby by my cousin Aaron.
He coached you at one time, right?
Nah, he did it in Indiana.
Okay, yeah.
That was crazy. I was playing for Vern Fleming, and he didn't come back to the hood as much as I came back.
Right.
And you would hear certain things. You know how people chatter.
Right.
You probably heard things about you.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, these niggas, they change. I heard shit about everybody because I was like, I was a young dude. I said, I gotta stop listening to everybody complaining about everybody. Yeah. Right. You know what I mean? But Vern was that guy, and then I should have been an Olympian.
Right.
But because of the brawl, there ain't no defensive player of the year.
Right.
The year of the Olympian. Not going to the
Right.
But so they kept me out that, but yeah, I'm the only champion.
Now, what's the owners of Sacramento?
Maloofs. The old owners.
Huh?
The old owners.
The Maloofs.
Yeah. Maloofs.
Did you have them in Queensbridge?
Yeah.
Walking around with no security warrant. Describe this.
I love the Maloofs.
And these guys are billionaires, correct?
At the time, they was
young and flashy.
The real estate crash in 2008 hurt them, and now they back up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, all right. Describe you even inviting them to. This is one of the wildest, but one of the most funnest projects in the world.
Yeah.
And it's the biggest. So describe you inviting them. Like, how does this go?
Well, these guys are incredible. These, probably some of the best owners I had.
Oh, wow.
Because you out with them. You out with them.
They coming out too?
Yeah, you out. Like,
Okay.
you know, we out in the club, wherever we out together.
Right.
So I said, hey, y'all want to come to the hood? And then Gavin and then Joe was like, yeah. I said, all right, cool. And they show up without security. I'm like, you guys don't got security. So we go to Queensbridge.
Right.
We just hang out. We drinking.
Ripper Park?
In the hood.
Okay.
We didn't go to
Y'all on the dime?
We was on 12th
Y'all on the
Street.
hill? 12th Street? Okay.
I'm from 10th Street, but I always started on 12th Street.
Yeah.
And then we went up to Kingdom.
Wow.
Crazy. So we in Kingdom. They have
That's I'm Dykeman, right?
Nah, Kingdom, Dykeman, two separate things.
Two different things, my bad.
Kingdom is the best tournament in New York ever.
Oh, wow.
Rutgers got, but Kingdom is that thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Kingdom, Dykeman is coming up over the last couple of years.
Okay.
Kingdom is like, so I bring them to Kingdom. And it's crazy, this dude just got out of prison. And that day, he had 57 on me, honestly. The game was lit. Me and him getting into it. You know what I mean? And then the Maloofs is like drinking nutcrackers. Right? In the stands.
This is mad hoodie shit.
They gotta go to the bathroom. I'm like, ain't no porta potty. They go up to somebody's crib, the Maloofs, use the bathroom in the hood, and they start throwing money. Right? So they start throwing money. And you know, so the hood niggas like, yo, who throwing money on me like I'm a stripper? Yo, they look bad. Yo, stop throwing money.
Queensbridge or?
It's Kingdom.
Okay, Kingdom. Okay.
And the Maloofs, they not being malicious. They just having fun.
Right.
And then they got a little altercation. We was like, sorry, these are my owners, man. They don't mean no harm, man. They just having fun.
Right.
Yeah, but they were getting shout out to the Maloofs.
Yeah, that's still good. That just makes them look.
Man, they were lit off those nutcrackers.
The fact that they went to the hood and then went to, because Kingdom is uptown, right?
Uptown.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Great tournament.
And oh man, I gotta pick them up. That's
They should
crazy.
have took security though.
They definitely should have. Yeah, I got hold on. And let's talk about the league that you're coaching right now. Because didn't they make history this year?
The girls, yeah.
Okay.
So over the last 7 years, well, actually, during my NBA career, my last couple seasons, I was coaching Palisades girls high school. So I would leave my Laker practice and go to Palisades and coach the girls. This coach was like, his name is Coach Torino Johnson. He was like, yo, you want to come coach? I said, yeah, I want to coach. I might as well get started. So he introduced me, and he got the job at Cal State. He left high school with Cal State, and I went with him. So I've been there for 7 years. And when we got there, I mean, it's Division II, so there's no budget. I mean, girls is in school, and they might come to practice, depending on what school you at.
Wow.
Cal State started in 1947. They never won anything. We get there, and then so anyway, 7 years later, we a top Division II program.
Nice.
We won a CCA tournament for the first time in history.
Right.
We got this is last year.
Right.
Or this year we stacked. We got division. We play against Division I. We beat a few Division I's, so we can compete with a lot of Division I's. Not the top ones. Not like
not the big one.
USC.
Those ones are a little bit difficult. But this year it's different. This year we different for sure. And then we had the first ever Player of the Year. So we had a Player of the Year.
Oh, fire!
And then there's Nevaeh Asiasi. So. Yeah, it's pretty good, man. It's a lot of fun. I love coaching women.
If the Knicks was to call you and say, we need an assistant, would you take an assistant job?
Well, I tried to get the head coaching job last year. I made a lot of noise.
I think you told me that. I think I'm using inside information right now. Yeah.
I made a lot of noise.
Right.
I was no representation.
That would have been dope. Though. Hold on, let's just think about that. You coaching the Knicks this year while they won?
Well, the reason, so last year I was making a push. Now, keep in mind, I'm not represented by anybody.
Okay.
I got my own stuff, so the politics on that side is like, they know who they want.
Okay.
Because they don't know what I'm doing. But there's also coaches that don't have no experience like I got that get those jobs. So, but the Knick job, what I saw was this. When Jalen Brunson came to New York, and there's a clip going around.
Okay.
Where people are like, nah, it's not gonna work, not gonna work. I was like, hell no, this shit gonna work.
I ain't gonna lie, I was one of the people, I'm sorry, Jalen. I was one of the people that I didn't see the fit until I see him play in the Knicks uniform, and then I was like, "Oh, this kid is kind of good," but I didn't see it at first.
If you seen him in Dallas, you would have been like, "Wow."
Okay,
you know what I mean. So when he got there, I'm like, "Wow!" And then I didn't think the job was gonna open. I was in Canada where I live, and I spoke to you a few times.
Yeah.
You know, and I was in Canada, and when I seen Coach Tibbs got fired, I'm like, "Oh, I got to get on my job now. I got to tweet because this thing happened fast." When somebody get fired, someone's usually hired.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, so you tried to get that higher.
I tried to get in, so I started to tweet, talk about it, and I was gaining momentum amongst the New Yorkers. And then the reason why I wanted that job, because of Jalen Brunson, I'm like, I got a chance to win the title.
I keep thinking, I keep saying this because so I'm asking you the same question twice, but
I love the
Knicks. All right, was it Jalen Brunson or was the squad? Because what's my man Hart? Was Hart there already?
Hart was there.
Okay, all right, cool. So all right, and let me ask you this question. Because you're a basketball experience, right? Did you think they was going to win the chip, though?
I thought with me, they would have won the chip. So this is before Mike Brown, before they won the chip.
Okay.
I thought I would help them win the chip.
Okay.
And because of Jalen Brunson, and then they had Cat, and they got other pieces, and that's what I felt at the time.
Okay.
You know,
they didn't have Cat in the beginning of the season, though, right?
I think
Cat came in later.
This year.
This year, yeah. I thought you were right. You're talking about last year.
Yeah,
okay.
I was talking about
Okay.
I think he was there already. But Jalen Brunson, I saw his type of game, and I saw how he played. And if you watch him in Dallas, it was like, oh shit, you only get one shot at certain things. So I said, I'm gonna go for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then I was surprised that Mike Brown got the job. I thought they was looking at other people, you know?
Right.
So.
Now, I love his story. When I found out his story, that's when I was really sold. Like when I found out his father is, I believe, the assistant coach, or
Mr. Brunson.
Yeah, Mr. Brunson. And I found out that actually Jalen, the son, was at the Knicks game when he lost to the Philadelphia. Right. I was like, that's like the fucking Leonardo Messi story right now. It's like the soccer story. That's like when the kid is like, so okay.
Yeah, that was a great story. I saw that.
Yeah, but would you take a assistant job, or if it was offered, or because didn't you work with the Knicks or something like that?
I do a lot with the Lakers, Pacers, Knicks. Like they'll call me for community service work.
Okay,
you know what I mean, and I'll do it. I'm coaching right now. I kind of like I enjoy what I'm doing. So I'm coaching girls. I got a lot of experience. I'm a head coach.
Right,
and I don't feel bad about that position that I'm playing. You know, will I be an assistant? Yeah, but I think I'd rather be with my family than be an assistant. I'm no disrespect to nobody.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'd rather spend time, because I'm not going to coach a long time. Once I get that head coaching job, the clock is on. You know, because I'm not staying that long. Right. Probably stay 5 years or something like that. Right. So if it ain't a head coaching job, then right now it's like nothing.
And
the crazy thing about it, so on March 4th, my head coach, Torino Johnson, gets a text from Mike Brown. Okay. And then Mike Brown, shout out to Mike Brown, played for Mike Brown in Indiana, played for Mike Brown in the Lakers.
Yeah.
And then Mike Brown, he said, yo, I want you to get on a call with BOC, Brendan O'Connor. I played for Brendan O'Connor in Indiana too. And I want y'all to talk about some defense. So then my head coach, Torino Johnson, so this is March 4th.
Right.
And I want you to look at what they did since March 4th. So then my head coach, Torino Johnson, says, yo, Met, I'm about to get on a call with BOC because they want to talk about some defense. I'm like, oh, shit. So I run the defense.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. For the Knicks?
No, for my team.
Okay.
My team.
Okay.
Cal State.
Okay.
So apparently I think people were watching how we play. My style is incredible.
Right.
So we going over the defense. So I'm saying, all right, Coach Torino Johnson, all right, just give them this. I watched the game. I watched some of the games, and then gave him an assessment. I said, you should talk about this. You should talk about this. Well, since March 4th, they went 46-19.
Wow.
And when you look at, so that validates that I can coach. Right. And I spoke to my guy Cam, right? Because Cam says him and my guy Mace, so I played with Mace with Rucker. We played for Diddy at Rucker. We got championship together.
Okay.
And
you a Mace? Or you a Mace? Oh, okay, wow, okay.
That's dope.
He get in the game a little bit.
Okay, yeah. Then I heard Mace is dope, and I heard Cam is dope too. Yep.
Cam was good. But then they was talking about I don't have any experience. When I hit up Cam, I'm like, yo, you gotta do your research. This is not Metta from Queensbridge. Right. Like I'm a coach. Right. I'm a professional coach. I'm 46 years old. Right. So I hit up Cam and he was like, he's gonna have me on the show, whatever. Right. But then the narrative was I'm not coaching. Right. You know, people saying I'm not coaching.
Right. Well, so why they don't look at the women's like a real coach?
It's just politics. When you get so much money at stake, so if your client has the opportunity to go grab a bag, why are you going to market me? Right. Because I'm coming in independent. I'm an independent. Right. I'm an independent artist. Right. I don't need nothing.
Right.
Right, and I'm not letting nobody pick my staff.
Okay.
I had another job, San Jose.
Right.
They wanted to hire me, right? But they was like, for women's coaching. But they wanted to pick my staff.
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to win a championship. And if you look at what they did this year, they're 3-27 or something wild.
Right.
I'm not letting nobody pick my staff. Because I know who I want. I need alpha dogs. I need people that can threaten my job. I need alphas around me.
Right.
I don't want no, you know what I mean? So I want like Rasheed Wallace.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Big Rasheed.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I want Rasheed. I want Steven Jackson.
Yeah.
I want who else out there? You know, I need people that's like gonna challenge me, because then you have that confrontation, you agree to disagree, and you get back. I don't need nobody soft.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, hell no, I'm not letting y'all pick my staff.
That also shows confidence for the players when they see the coaches so animated and
being competitive amongst
and
themselves.
But let me ask you this, because your style is like so rough, like straight to it. Like, are you ever think that you too rough for the girls, or like no? They dogs.
Girl balling.
Well, I'm a coach, right? It's not like when I played, you know.
Right.
What I mean?
Okay.
So if I'm coaching my girls, you know, now I'm implementing Phil Jackson stuff.
Right.
I'm meditating with my girls.
Right.
I'm making sure they get to school. I'm not screaming at my girls. But if you talk to my girls, they probably never heard me raise my voice, with the exception of we had a few that was just like me.
Right.
I had 2 girls that were just like me. So they were really in it. So I had to like control them, but I always talk to my girls like, you know, how you feel, you know, this is how I coach. I let them know I'm gonna be a man. I'm not coaching like nobody else. I'm coaching like me, and they let me coach like me. So we have an understanding, and now, you know, and it's all good.
Right. Showing results.
Yeah, show results. They like
anybody
it.
ever pulled up and said, "Coach, I saw a video." Come on.
Oh.
I mean, only because of who you are and what you're leading and what you're giving them as mentor and a coach, they got to be like, nah, he a dog too. I got to know who he is.
Yeah, sometimes they might watch, maybe you watch a clip.
Right.
But when you meet me in person, I'm 46, you know, and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm older now. That's like saying N.O.R.E. Man, I heard some of your music. And you were good time. Like, hold on, N.O.R.E.
Last time he was here, we didn't do flowers. We got to hit him with the flowers.
Yes, our show is about giving people their flowers so they can smell them, they thoughts so they can tell them they drink so they can drink it.
This is fire.
Now, before you walked in, we were watching.
This is fire.
And we were watching, and it was the first. It was playing a game when you first wore World Peace jersey, and it was a clip where I believe this when you first got to the Knicks. And I don't think you wanted to wear that jersey at that time. What happened? Explain to that.
It was wild. So like, I changed my name to Metta. I became a Buddhist. In 2009, and then I was still practicing. And I played for Phil. Ironically, I said, "This is."
He's Zen. He's
Zen. Yeah. We won the championship, and I won it with control. I won a championship by having inner control.
Right.
So now I'm all in on Buddhist.
Right.
Then I changed, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna change my name. So initially, I was looking at 2 Indian type style names. Metta's an Indian name from the Indian culture.
Oh.
And then I was looking at another last name initially it was actually So Hood. So that was my first option.
Metta So Hood?
Well, in 2007, it was wrong.
It was wrong So Hood? That would have been hard though too.
I actually had the shirt, you know, and then it evolved to but as I got older, my mind it was evolving.
Right.
So, you know, as I said, okay, let me stick to more me. So then, when I saw it was like, you know, I picked from thousands of names. And then the last name was like Metta, imagine like Metta Gupta or Metta Suja. I'm like, it's too much. Like for me, I'm like, I can't have 2 Indian names.
Right.
I'm not Indian.
Right.
So then I was trying to go for a different last name, and then World Peace just hit. I'm like, oh shit, because we was going through the war at that time.
Right.
You know what I mean? We was going through the war, Middle Eastern War, Iraq.
Right.
And look at the title of your album.
Yeah.
You know, I never asked you about it, but
War Report.
You know what I mean? War Report, tragedy. Like, you know, thank you. This is incredible. So, you know, when you look at people don't understand about tragedy as a young kid that's trying to find his way in the neighborhood. You know, find his way in life. Like you listening to tragedy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all we got. I can't trust what I hear did. Tragedy saying, this is how he laying it out. That's where we go to school at. So now I don't necessarily want to get in trouble, you know, but I listen. I say, okay, if I make these right decisions, and if I listen to, you know, what, you know, kind of how he's saying, if you make a wrong move, you know, you're gonna go to jail or something.
And he was talking about arresting the president too. What type of shit was that?
And then you know what I mean? Back then. And then, you know, my cousin, my brother-in-law, Hasta. You know, he's like he's the only one that got 3 babies. My sister, but everybody else got multiple baby mamas. But Hasta passed away, Screwball. Right?
Rest in peace.
And then even if you look at the record they made about Giuliani.
Wow.
So, right. So as I'm listening to this stuff, I'm saying, how could I take this and understand what they're saying?
Right.
So then when you talk about world peace and people say, yo, you calling Metta's crazy.
Right.
I'm like, nah, Mobb Deep said there's a war going on outside.
No man is safe.
Nobody's safe from, like, how could I inspire somebody from the hood? That's why when I went to the league, the reason I kept representing the streets was because I wanted them to know I didn't forget about them.
Right.
And I also wanted them to know, like, yo, you don't have to be in trouble. Like, you could do things from a positive perspective and focus on your family. You don't have to, don't take the bait.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I learned that from people like Tragedy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just listening to my albums and different, and Nas,
obviously, of course.
You know, and Nas.
Of course.
You know, Nas is like, he's different because he's like a superstar, all this stuff. But he also has a lot of great messaging.
Yes, he does.
You know what I mean?
Speaking about Nas, is it true that in the middle of Jay-Z and Nas going to war, you hung out with Jay-Z, or you brought Jay-Z to the hood, or he gave you a Rockefeller chain?
We gotta talk about, can I light this up? Real quick. I'm gonna light this up. We on N.O.R.E show.
Yeah. Drink Champs.
Drink Champs. N.O.R.E got a baby by my cousin. This is his show. And
family.
I'm gonna light this up.
Yeah. Come on.
So,
You got an ashtray too?
No. Thank you.
So, is that true? I think you hung out with Jay, or gave you a chain, or you played for him in Record Park or something, right in the middle of Jay and Nas going to war?
Yeah, they owe me an apology.
Both of them, right? And they squashed it now?
Jay owed me the first apology. Nas owed me like I understand, not an apology.
Okay.
So what happened was, like, I'm a freshman at St. John's.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. I thought
97, 96.
Okay.
I started to build a relationship with Rockefeller through hip hop.
Okay.
So I started to build a relationship with Rockefeller. Now, keep in mind, we idolize Nas like he's Michael Jordan and also beyond Michael Jordan. That's
right.
You know, but Nas was like busy in '97, I guess.
Right.
Like, he's not in the hood a lot.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't see him a lot unless he's going to his side, but I'm staying on my side.
Okay.
So anyway, I happen to have a relationship with the Rockefeller and not. Now, keep in mind, I know Wiz. Like, I play ball with Wiz on the weekends.
Nas man Wiz?
Yeah.
Okay.
From Bravehearts.
Okay.
And you see, also, I see the Bravehearts.
Right, okay.
But I don't see Nas.
Okay.
So anyway, I don't have a relationship with Nas. First time I met Nas, you know, was Lloyd.
Okay.
And I said, damn, why can't I meet Nas, man?
Wow.
So I was 15 and Lloyd said, yo, Nas coming through right now. So he came in the minivan.
Okay.
And it's the first time I seen diamonds that look like rainbows.
Okay.
I'm like, damn. And then Nas came through first time I met him.
Right.
Literally as a, you know.
And this is 99?
No, this was 96 or 95.
Oh, okay.
First time I met Nas.
Okay.
You know, in terms of, like, you know, I'm doing my thing.
Right.
He's already doing his thing. And, you know, this kid from the hood who look up to you want to meet you.
Right.
You know
That's fire. That's fire.
So anyway, I met Nas, and then so that's it.
Right.
And then after that, I built a relationship with Rockefeller. Rockefeller had a relationship with St. John's.
Right.
You know, so I'm at dinners with these guys. I'm going into the office with Dame.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm in the office at the Rockefeller. No, Rockaware.
Okay.
Not Rockefeller, Rockaware.
Okay.
So I'm getting, like, free stuff. And keep in mind, I don't got nothing.
Right.
I still don't got nothing. Like, DeLorean used to give me $5, $10.
Mike DeLorean?
Yeah, when I was young.
Okay.
So then I'm like, all right, cool. Jay-Z's a rapper who I listen to Jay-Z.
Right.
But actually, I wasn't a big Jay-Z fan. My guy Cedric from 12th Street was a big Jay-Z fan.
Okay.
I was listening to old school music.
Good. Okay.
So then he loved Jay. I learned about Jay-Z from Cedric.
Okay.
So then you know, so we're hanging out, and I develop a relationship. Now, in the back of my mind, I'm like, damn, I wish I had a relationship with Nas.
Right.
Because I look up to Nas.
Right.
You know, when you're young, you just try to...
Of course, I get it.
So anyway, now fast forwarding, right before I'm about to announce I'm going to the NBA, I go to the Rockefeller office and I say, yo, I'm about to announce. Because now I'm like how LeBron is with Jay.
Yeah.
In 97, LeBron was 14. Right. So he wasn't. Jay was like. I think I was being prepped to be under like a Rock Nation type of thing. They was already thinking about this.
Okay. Wow.
So I was like, yo, I'm gonna wear Rockefeller. I'm gonna wear Rockaware into my press conference, and I did my press conference in the hood of Queensbridge.
Wow.
I already had it planned in the Reese Center.
With a Rockefeller in the hill on the Reese.
But now, I didn't know they had beef.
Okay.
I didn't know. Like, this is bad. I didn't know they had beef. You know what I mean? Honestly, the beef launched like 3 days before.
Wow.
Look at the date when the beef launched.
Right.
So I'm like, oh my goodness, like, do I tell Rockefeller, I don't want beef with these niggas, like, yo, I can't wear your stuff.
Right.
Because you got beef with my man.
Right.
So now, you know, then I'm like, yo, were they using me as a pawn?
Right.
I mean,
That's a fair assessment.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment.
That's a fair assessment. So anyway, I go through with it. Now, keep in mind, that's dangerous.
Right. Right.
Because now I'm not even older guys, the guys my age.
Yeah.
That's like, yo, what? You wearing Rockaway in the hood?
Yeah, yep.
So that was dangerous, but I went on with it, and I never heard from Rockaway. I never heard from the dudes again. And then I gotta imagine Nas was like, yo, this is bullshit. I gotta imagine. I actually spoke briefly about it to, like, not a lot. I spoke briefly. Maybe we had dinner with Nas.
Okay.
Shout out to Nas. Coat. I went to Coat.
Coat. Yeah.
3 times in a
Which
week.
one? In New York or the one in Vegas?
I did 3
I went to the
times.
grand opening of that.
Ooh. Crazy. But, so anyway, now you fast forward, it's like, and then before that, then I didn't even know Dame and Jay-Z had a problem. Right?
Wait, what?
No,
I didn't know Dame.
No, you fast forward. Okay.
I'm gonna go back.
Okay, no problem.
So then me and Cam, we do the Rockaware launch.
Okay. Okay.
Clothes. And they did a photo shoot. And I'm showing up because I got a relationship with Rockaware. Right? So I'm thinking, oh shit, Jay not here, but this is gonna be okay. And it's out there, you can look at it.
Right, okay.
But they got beef, so now it's like, I wasn't supposed to do this.
When you're there?
No, after. Because I didn't know they had beef. So I'm like, damn, I'm in between some, I'm just trying to, I'm a pro, so I'm trying to attach myself to something hot. Right? You know what I mean? Like you do now. And then, like, so that was like a wedge, and I'm also working on an album.
Okay.
I was also starting working on my album, so I'm hoping I can get like some verses, some good beats. So that kind of like, and then fast forward into when they first hit the stage.
Right.
So you got Jay, you got Nas, you got LeBron.
Right.
I show up for Nas, so I get a call from Killer Kids, Rock Chalice.
Yeah.
Yo, maybe Wiz and
Jungle.
Okay. Somebody said, yo, we here. Yo, and Chalice was like, yo, you got to be there. I'm like, all right, make it happen.
All right.
So I was right there before they walk on the stage. I'm like, I know I'm going up there. You know? And then I ain't even see LeBron. I said, all right. I said, I'm gonna go up there just to be like, all right. And then I saw LeBron. I said, oh, I know I'm next. I gotta hold down my guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was Jay, Nas, and Bron, and I was kind of hurt. And then you know, and then I was like,
you never got to get on the stage?
Nah, I was right there at the bottom.
Oh shit! You need to get something in.
I was in my prime, so I have an excuse. I have a case.
Okay.
I should have been on that stage.
Okay.
As the defense player of the year. You know what I mean? And then also, I just wanted to get those two down. Like, yo, like Rockaware. Why y'all stop messing with me? Right when I gave you my time, I think my time was somewhat valuable.
Right.
And then how you guys as friends now and didn't talk to me.
Right.
Like, okay, where do I fall into this category? You know what I mean? So anyway.
But hold on, to be clear, they weren't paying you to do the Rockaware stuff. You were just doing it.
No, I didn't get paid. I didn't get paid. I was just building a relationship.
Right.
Like, cause I'm from New York. I live in New York, Brooklyn, Staten Island, Bronx. I got my name from Uptown. Like, I'm just trying to, I'm about to go pro. You know, first thing I did was when I went pro, I shout out Nas and Mobb Deep. With David Stern on stage. That's the first thing I did. Shout out to Mobb. Shout out to Nas. So I'm thinking like we're gonna come together. I got some bread. I know what's happening in the hood. I know niggas could use a little investments. I was the first investor in Infamous Records.
Wow.
You know, with no contract. That's just cash.
Wow.
Well, that's
big.
big.
I gave Prodigy the cash.
Right.
That's before you would do. I don't know what contract is.
Yeah.
Figure that shit out.
Right.
I was helping with the records. We go get the records from the joint.
Right.
But in my mind, I'm like, oh shit. And this I wasn't speaking to N.O.R.E. this much back then. But in my mind, I'm like, oh, CNN, Nas, Mob. We on. What can I do to help? You know what I mean?
Right.
But it was a total opposite. Like, I was fitting a square in a circle.
I'm bouncing around a little bit, but let me. Do you think, like even from Queensbridge, you think you deserved more support when it came to your music career?
Yes.
You felt like that?
100%.
Okay.
Because guys is like, guys, what I'm saying is, I was inspired by you guys.
Right.
Like, so now people would say,
You never got Nas on the record.
I did get Nas.
You did get Nas?
But
Okay.
he sent me a record. I couldn't edit.
Okay.
It was another story. I love Nas.
I didn't know that. So you couldn't use it?
I used it, but I needed to edit my artist verse.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't edit.
Okay.
It was just recorded. It was an
so
MP3.
you didn't have permission. You just threw an artist on there, and
I didn't. We tried. We made it work, but it wasn't like I need the files. I need the stems.
Then you didn't know it was.
No, I knew I needed it at that time,
yeah.
but I didn't want to ask Nas again because I was like, okay, if he gives you this, take it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like this is enough from the God, right?
Right.
So, but yeah, I always wanted to rap. I mean, if you think about it, like on the third floor, Aaron on 3A. Well, Havoc 3C.
And you 4108.
That's 10th Street, but
Okay.
on 12th Street, 4116.
Okay, 4116. Okay.
With Killer and
Yeah.
Havoc.
Yeah.
They 3C. My cousin, who was also they also moving a lot in the hood.
Right.
They 3A.
Right.
So
Right.
you know what I mean? So I'm like, I seen the whole experience. Coming through. So I'm like, this is inspiring me. So people was like, yo, why you rapping now in the hood? Somebody like, why you rapping? Or even my cousin Capone, man, why you rapping? Man, what you mean why I'm rapping? I'm around you guys every day.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Now that you look back at it, do you think that was a mistake? Because didn't you get in trouble with Sacramento? Or what team was it?
I never got in trouble.
Oh, because I think you wanted to go on tour?
Well, what happened was, so before the brawl, my grandma passed away.
Oh, God bless.
And then I needed a break.
Okay.
So I was going to Miami. They let me go on a break. But when I went to Miami, the BET Awards happened. And I went on stage.
And you weren't supposed to go?
I mean, I should not have done that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I should not have done that. But I was already in
Why?
Miami.
Because you were supposed to be playing the game?
Well, I was going on a break. Okay. My grandma just passed. So I said, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go to Miami with my guys. And we're going to go to Miami. You go to the club.
But isn't that part of the break? That could be part of the break.
It was part of the break. Honestly,
it's part of the break.
But the break was because your grandma passed.
Yeah, the break is because my grandma.
So that's probably why it was.
Yeah, they probably like, oh, he partying. They probably look like.
Yeah, I wasn't. Honestly, my grandma passed. I needed away from basketball.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So they looked at it like that, like I was promoting the album on the break. And then the crazy thing, and it was like those things that just don't stop.
Right.
So that happens. Everything's cool because we playing well. Right. So even Jermaine O'Neal was like, yeah, he's doing the album, but he's playing well. Nobody. So, but then the brawl happens, and I just signed a law. Right.
You just signed a what?
A law.
A law. The R&B group.
I just signed the law.
Okay.
Right? So, because I love R&B. I love R&B more than anything. So I wanted to come up. I wanted to start. Chinky was my first artist I wanted to sign.
Oh wow.
So I didn't want to sign. I didn't want to do rap. I wanted to do. But Chinky, it was a long time ago.
Right.
So then I signed the law. The brawl happens November 19th. A law album's drop November 23rd. A law album is dropping November 23rd. The brawl happens the 19th. Check stops on the 19th.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
Imagine that.
And who did you drop a law with?
Sony, right?
Was it Sony?
They're just me.
It was just you.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
I signed the law. Because I was trying to get into music.
What was the distribution? Wasn't it?
We are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are.
Because I promoted it, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was the street
It's a
team in
great
Miami.
album, too.
Yeah.
But anybody like R&B, please give a law.
Nah, we
Chapter
tried.
3.
No, it was dope.
Listen to Stay. Chapter 3, incredible album, man.
incredible project, yeah.
My greatest work, yo.
Right.
But it was like I was trying to get into it, and then I feel like I wanted more support.
Right.
But I felt like people looked at it like I don't know.
Like you know what it is? When a basketball player makes an album, I think most people don't take him serious. It's like when Master P, with all due respect, that's my man. I love Master P. But when he tried to play ball, like no one really took him serious. Like, and he was serious. Look at I'm about to say Nipsey Hussle, but it's not Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. But what's my man named J. Cole? Like J. Cole just went out of the country. And he was somewhere. I think they busted his ass or something.
They showed him hella love. He got like 2 points.
But us, like. This guy's working out every day. He's going to the gym. We're taking him serious, but I think it's like vice versa because I feel like rappers always wanted to be athletes. The athletes always wanted to be rappers.
But this is different.
Okay.
This is waking up in Queensbridge.
All right.
Just think about the stories.
Yeah.
WWE every Thanksgiving at Nature House. That's where I'm at. Before I knew Nature, I didn't even know Nature was a rapper.
Wow.
I was chilling with Brandon and Byron.
Wow.
I didn't even know he was
Brandon.
a rapper. His mom had the cakes, the hostess cakes. I'm at with Twin. Their mom, Twin, and N.O.R.E, my mom, all best friends. Right. So
Jamel and Jamal, Twin, or not?
Jamel and Jamal.
Jamel and Jamal. Okay.
They all hanging out every night. So they spend the night at my house. I'm spending the night there. Right. So I'm growing up around it, and then you find out guys is rapping, and you want to be like them. Like you want to try to stay out of trouble. And then so what are you guys doing? You guys is rapping because. You guys are on the brink of trouble. But you guys are not cheating. So I'm like, that's my plan B. Is to tell a story. And then, so for me, I think it's a little bit different. It ain't like the baller,
Right. You from the, like, it's crazy. I'm bouncing around a little bit, but it's crazy how, like people might consider Queensbridge poverty, but it's not. Like, I mean, like, it's actually rich. And like I said it earlier, I looked at Paul. Probably some of the best times I ever had in my life is in Queensbridge. I'm talking about when I was broke. not even like that's one of the most, if you want to have fun, you're going to find some fun out there.
That's for sure.
Yeah. And you know what I love about that era? I always felt like people always protected you from the street life.
Yeah.
Like you were street, but you I think everyone was really protecting you because I'm sure you seeing just the same way you see rappers. I'm sure like when you was younger, you seen a lot of drug dealers because your block is crazy. And is that true? Like the streets always kind of like protected you?
Yeah, definitely. They were like you know Trev from 12th Street. He'll give us $1, $2.
Right.
And I remember that.
Yeah. To make sure you stay out the street.
Yeah, like he see us hooping, you guys was trying, y'all didn't want us to be like y'all, or, you know what I mean? For the most part, you guys protected us. So, guys, so for me, when I made it, I felt obligated. Like, people, you might have beef with Trev, but I remember Trev gave me enough money to go buy a
slice of pizza, some wongs, get some wongs.
You know what I mean? Some wongs.
Yeah, get some wongs, some chicken. Yo, I'm sorry, we're bouncing all over the place. Let me just tell you something. I thought Wong's had drugs in it. Yo, it's a Chinese restaurant in Queensbridge. I used to come from Left Rack just for Wong's. Like, I'm going through, this is 21st Street, right? I'm going there getting Wong's, and I used to go to the pub, Chico from the pub. I used to like him. He was like the only other Spanish person, so I used to always go there, mess with him. But Wong's was so addicted. You remember Wong's?
Of course, he passed away.
Oh, yes.
Of course, Wong's
but
man.
that food was it.
Yeah.
That food was like Mr. Chow's, in the hood.
I want to check in, French fries, General Toast.
General Toast,
Oh, goodness. Wong, I mean, he walk around the hood fine.
Right. So, boom. We want to do quick time or slime?
Quick time.
All right, go ahead. Explain to them.
All right. Because last time we were here, we didn't play this game.
Yeah.
This is our drinking game. We're going to give you 2 choices. You pick one, we don't drink. But if you say you don't want to pick a choice, or both, or you pick both, we drinking.
Okay.
All right. But we really just want stories out of it.
Okay. But I'm picking one.
Up to you.
Up to you.
You want to pick
either or none.
But sometimes people just want to be politically correct. They don't want to pick. And that's when we drink.
Okay, that's when we drink. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So Jordan or Kobe?
Man.
Get him his shots, whatever he's drinking.
Yeah, let's do a shot.
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do a shot.
All right.
Just thinking about it is dope. You had to think about it.
Those guys, I don't necessarily want to, because Kobe not here, so the last time I said
You said Jordan.
Mike Jordan was better in Kobe's life, Kobe called me. You know what I mean? He was like, yo, yo, man, that ain't true. So he told me this is why it ain't true. So I said, yeah,
He
you're
gave
right.
you the reasons why it wasn't?
Yeah.
That's dope.
And I said, you're right, so I can't, it's hard for me to go back on that.
Yo, let me tell you.
Jordan was that dude.
Yeah. Let me tell you.
Shots? Wait, you got
Yeah. We take one right now. Okay. Salud.
Shots, guys?
Salud.
Salud, baby.
Salud.
Cheers.
All right, let me tell you a Kobe Bryant story real quick before we move on.
Mm-hmm.
We had Mr. Childs one night. I had just did a record with Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, he was on Trackmasters with Steve Stout.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
Oh, he was stout. I didn't realize that was stout.
Yeah. So when I got on the record, I wrote his rhyme. He came to the studio like furious. He was like, "What is that, N.O.R.E?" I was like, "Oh, that's for you. Like, I got you." He was furious. He was like, He was like, no. I write my own raps. I was like, oh, okay. You know, I was cool. I was like, yo, he's competitive. Like, even in a field where he's not a professional, he's competitive. So,
I wish I had writers.
So we went. I definitely erased the verse. I definitely erased the verse, and then I don't know if we went out to dinner together or we bumped each other again at dinner. So we're in Mr. Childs. You know where Mr. Childs is on 57th Street?
Yeah.
You know what the closest hood to that is?
That's Queensbridge. I got it.
Queensbridge. So me, like the idiot I am, I look at Kobe in his face and I'm like, I could take you one-on-one right now. I'm drunk out of my mind, but in my mind, I think I can take Kobe right now.
Oh
so Kobe, this is how much of a competitive dude he is, bro. I'm taking out my glass now. He looked at me like, where's the nearest court? Like the fact that he even thought about it. So I was like, yo, Queensbridge is right down the block. Like we could literally this is the bridge right here. We just go across the street. And the man thought about it. He thought about it. I really was wanting to be like, hell no, Kobe, I'm playing around. But I sat there. That's how much of a dog he was in real life. He didn't want me to have that on him. To say, yo, I challenge you for to play ball, and Queensbridge is right down the block. Like it literally is like 4 or 5 minutes away. Yeah, and he thought about it. Like this is how much. That shit would have probably been crazy. I was so glad he did. He was like at the very last end. He was like, nah, forget it. Like or stop. Someone stopped it, and I was just like, but we were respectful. But I'm like, there's no way I could beat Kobe. But that's how crazy he is.
He's a real
yeah.
Go ahead, Sonny.
I actually like his album.
Yeah.
You got it?
LeBron or KD?
Okay, LeBron, but not so fast.
Okay.
Right, because the KD's that dude. I think because LeBron because of what you see. Right. If you're going, LeBron. Now you say LeBron Jordan. We got to talk about it because LeBron got some stuff, but then I can go to 9 scoring titles and 10 times playing 82 games.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you can
play 82 games 10 times?
Yeah,
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan played 82 games.
10 times?
Damn. Like when we was in the Lakers, guys was like, yo, I'm playing 82 this year.
Yeah, that's like a goal to get up to 82.
Yeah,
most people get hurt.
Taking no break.
Yeah, most people get hurt.
And Kobe played 82 that year. I played 82. Wow. I think the starting 5. Maybe not. Maybe Bynum didn't play 82.
Wow. They just said that about Anthony Davis.
He said that. I saw that.
Said that about Anthony Davis.
Just saw it.
Available for 82 games.
That's what he said.
Wait. Who said that? What?
Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
He's in Dallas now. The one that won the championship with Lakers and LeBron.
He said he's playing 82.
Yeah, he's like available for 82.
Sometimes you're gonna be limping, so you gotta be smart. Like if you got a calf strain. You can't do too much. You gotta relax. Like you can get, if you want to play. Like you hurt somewhere. Like for example, when I had my surgery here on this finger.
Wow.
Damn.
I mean, so I had 3 surgeries on this finger. So I got surgery, and they said you're gonna be out 8 weeks. So I'm in the patients. I said no, I'm not. I said once I get the cast, I'm playing. Right? And they was like, no, you're not. I said watch me. What? I said if Vince is playing, I'm playing against Vince in a week. I ain't missing Vince Carter. And you go on YouTube, you go on Google, you'll see my fucking hand wrapped.
Yeah.
Like this much tape.
It was a big wrap.
Yeah, big wrap. And that's the difference.
So who protects you at that moment? Well, in your circle? Not in coaches.
Nobody gets protected. I'm playing the game. Now, from a contract perspective, so now I'm playing with, I had 10 surgeries on my hand. right? That one, 3 surgeries.
Wow.
And then I got 3 I didn't get. I just said fuck it, right? But so, Fat Joe got a story out there. This split right here. Fat Joe got a story out there. On Rucker, that thing in the championship game split all the way down there.
Damn.
It was wide open. You know what I mean? And I wrapped that shit with tissue or tape. But we playing in those eras like the Knicks said play.
Right.
So that's how I come from the Knicks era. Like, okay, we not sitting out the game. My last injury had a meniscus tear. They said you're gonna be out 6 weeks on the Lakers. I said, no, I'm not. I said the playoffs is next week. We was with the Lakers versus Spurs. It was the only time that Nash, Howard, Powell. I don't know when next time I'm playing with these guys. I ain't missing that.
Right.
So I got a picture with these guys playing because we got swept.
Right.
Yeah.
And I also didn't want to miss playing against Kawhi Leonard. I'm for Kawhi Leonard and Tim Duncan. I ain't missing that.
Right.
But that ended my career like that. So now on the other side, when guys are sitting out, I would say sit out because now you go back for negotiations and they say you only averaging 15. I say, come on.
Or you're injury prone.
You know I can't do certain things out there. I can't go for some rebounds. So now I'm boxing out. I'm saying, okay, I know I can get him that rebound. You know, I don't even want to go for it, keep my hands. You know what I mean? So
how about that famous Mark Jackson statement, Coach Mark Jackson, when he was like, you got to tell your body, not today. I'm not hurt today. Is that something that you ever heard of it? You ever heard of that?
No, I didn't hear that.
Mark
I didn't hear that
Jackson
statement.
I think it was with AD or somebody that got hurt, and he was like, nah, you got to tell your body, not now.
But you got to be smart too.
Right.
Like
You're
like,
overboard.
there's a lot of money at risk.
Right.
So your stats right now, that's what they're saying. So your stats is the difference between 100 mil and, you know? So what you gonna do?
No, of course. That's business.
From my perspective, it's different because I can win without scoring and I can win without rebounding. So what I'm telling them is, and I did it, I still did it, but I never got like a 12. You never seen, people think I got maxed out.
Right.
I ain't never signed a max contract.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Now with Houston?
No, I signed 6 mil and 6 mil was the most I ever signed.
Right.
Because of trouble. Most of, you know what I mean? Because that's what it was. You know what I mean? It was a lot of that, but also like the performance. So, you know, but yeah, I would say, yeah.
Let's get back to.
I would say don't play.
You got the next one?
Okay, the next one, Kyrie or AI?
That's an interesting one. Kyrie or AI?
That's a
Kyrie had the title. I feel like AI, honestly, because certain people, I'm gonna go with AI. I ain't saying Kyrie not nice.
Nice. That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nas or LL?
I'm gonna go with Nas. Let's have a shot also.
Okay.
Yeah, we did that.
Because LL deserves a shot.
LL deserves a definite.
No, I'm just gonna speak for LL. We're here. But I think LL has a great body of work. LL did what Nas did to a different audience.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Like I think LL and Nas is like just too legendary. Because people, with LL, you gotta listen to him rap. He can rap.
Do you think LL had more beef than Nas did?
In terms of beef, well, and Nas got great music. I think Nas is the greatest rapper ever, honestly.
Facts.
Honestly.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, man. I think Nas is the greatest rapper ever but I think in terms of more beef, I think LL had a sizable amount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
I think he had a sizable amount.
He's one of the first artists I think had the first beefs for real. Like,
Yeah.
And he's doing R&B, so he got to be I ain't no sucker. I'm just doing
And
R&B.
he was
KRS.
he was starting. He was starting his shit.
as well.
Instigator.
Yeah.
Because if you go way back to Kumo D, he was one of the early.
I can't go that far
Nah,
back.
I can't go.
I know who they
I
are.
can't say if he started that, but the cannabis thing, I really do think he started that. I really do. And at the time, cannabis was one of the most vicious people on the mic. The fact that
no, remember, cannabis. He felt cannabis went at him on his own record.
Yeah.
So he didn't start it necessarily.
No, because he didn't mean that.
Yeah,
Come on, E. Let me borrow the mic of y'all. Come on. There's nothing about that that's disrespectful.
But I mean, it wasn't. Cannabis was going there. He was going there.
Cannabis went there.
Yeah, he went there.
And keep in mind that I love cannabis more than a lot of people.
No, cannabis is dope, man.
That album is classic.
Cannabis was it.
Yeah, he was
the top of the lyrical food chain. You know what I'm saying?
I like cannabis lyrics. You know, I love cannabis, honestly. Man, that was tough, but I think he did start it. And LL did what he had to do, and they gave us a classic record.
Yeah,
they both did what they had to do.
It's crazy that it was on the same record.
It's a classic. Let's pick up cannabis.
At the time, as a kid, I was on cannabis side because I'm a kid, right?
Right.
So I'm a cannabis fan.
Right.
But I love
He said train to run 100 miles on soft sand.
Nah,
No, but when L said female rappers too, I don't give a fuck, boo. You realize Foxy just went. She's like, she literally just rhymed, and like he said that.
we should play cannabis at Coke.
At Coke? Oh, hell yeah.
To get in though.
Okay, yes, but hold on, let me have a little twist to it. Nas or Jay-Z?
Man,
That's not a little twist.
My bad. I didn't know.
I'm only gonna say Nas is the greatest, but let me not start there.
Okay.
Let me not start there because that's like being biased and all that stuff. I love Volume 1. I was one of those guys when Jay said, "Buy my old album." I'm like, damn, that hurt.
Yeah. You want my old shit? Buy my old album.
I always want your old shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Volume 1 was that thing.
Right.
Volume 2 was good too.
Okay.
I didn't get into Jay-Z until Cedric Williams from 12th Street.
Wow.
All your friends know.
Wow.
Even Capone Building,
Okay.
football.
Okay.
I ain't getting into Jay. He always, you gotta listen to Jay-Z, you gotta listen to Jay-Z. But I'm listening to Mobb Deep. I love Mobb Deep guy. I love Veterans Memorial.
So we going Nas.
I'm going Nas.
Okay. Hey, you could get the next one.
Jalen Brunson or Steph Curry?
Man.
7:30.
Stephen Curry right now.
Okay.
Not bad.
2010?
Jalen Brunson.
Okay. But go ahead. Finish with
Stephen Curry right now, Jalen Brunson's dope.
Okay. 2010 Lakers or 2026 Knicks?
Oh, shit. I was about to take a shot because I didn't expect that question. You know what I mean? I just
He's on go time.
Yeah, we with you. Should I take
cool. So,
Wait,
2010. Oh, yeah, sorry.
We took it?
Yeah, we took it. Come on.
We should cheers.
Yeah, come on. Let's do it.
I'm on N.O.R.E show, so, you know what I mean?
Let's do it.
All right, cool. So, 2010 Lakers versus who?
2026 Knicks.
All right. I'm going to go with us. 100%.
Lakers.
Yeah.
He said with us.
Yeah.
Facts.
I love them guys, though. I got my whole jersey, Game 4. I got the best thing signed, by the way.
Right.
Game 4, I'm on the floor. It say World Peace. We need World Peace right now, right? So it say World Peace, and Jalen Brunson signed it.
Oh,
all right.
And the whole Knicks team signed it. I'm a Knicks fan. I'm not going to go there right now.
Right.
I'm a huge Knicks fan, but all right, I'm going to let you go.
Yeah, because your three favorite teams is Knicks, Bulls, and it switches your third one.
I love the Knicks, but my favorite team is the Bulls.
The Bulls, yeah.
That's my favorite team.
And Jordan Bulls.
Jordan Bulls.
Okay.
Because of him. And then the Knicks, but I never wanted to see them beat the Knicks. So if the Knicks was to beat the Bulls' ass in the championship, I'm very happy.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about you being a Knicks fan, and me being a Knicks fan, and I think I'm 2 years older than you, right? And then you played with Reggie Miller.
I play with Reggie, yeah.
And Reggie used to kill us every year. Like, every year. Like, listen, I took it so personal one time.
I love Indiana.
I went to All-Star Weekend when I became N.O.R.E. This is afterwards. And Reggie Miller walked in the room. I walked out. I didn't want to say hi to him because of how he used to kill the Knicks. But then later on, I got to forgive him because you on the fucking team with him.
Playing he in the Pacers crazy.
Right. I had to forgive him like that year. Like, and he was the OG at that time, too. It was like, wasn't that his last year?
No,
oh, no.
his last
year. Or was it?
When I played with Reggie?
Yeah.
I played Reggie before his last year, and then I was suspended his last year.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm the reason he don't got a championship. But he got one in my heart.
Right.
Yeah. He got one in my heart.
Yeah, you seriously think that? That you're the reason he got a championship?
Yeah, definitely because I was suspended. Best player on the team.
No, but he used to. But back then he used to whip the Knicks' ass, and wasn't that always like the
Jermaine was the best. I was second best.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man. So, but your question. Oh, sorry. Last thing I want to say on the Pacers.
Okay.
So why I'm a Pacers guy? So last year the Knicks played against the Pacers. I'm rooting for the Knicks.
Right.
I'm rooting for the Pacers.
Okay.
And I make it clear because one, they went in the stands for me.
Right.
So, sorry.
Yeah.
And then also Sean Green, Nas block, drafted to the Pacers.
Oh wow.
Vern Fleming, my block.
Yeah. Or he was the Pacers.
Top 10 Pacers of all time.
Yeah. Yes.
You know what I mean? And then Jave Mead, Don Block, had a try for the Pacers, and I played for the Pacers. So the Pacers is always for many reasons they won. I would say Knicks is than the Lakers. The Knicks and Lakers is like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do the next one.
Capone or Nature?
That's crazy.
Take a shot.
Your old blood.
Queens are
Take a
Queens.
shot. You don't gotta answer this. Yeah.
I'm going to answer it.
Are you gonna answer? Yeah, start up.
He's dead beat on that.
Honestly, I think N.O.R.E. We don't have to get too much deep into this, but I see N.O.R.E. out. So we supposed to go on vacation together.
That's right.
But we didn't.
Yeah. Salute. Nah, that's funny. Funny as hell. I want to tell a story, but you got to explain in the nature, not Capone. It's funny. Like I rent this house. This beautiful house.
So you rented a crib?
Yeah,
Right.
and it's beautiful. And then it's a beautiful house next to us. And I'm hearing his voice, and I'm sure he's hearing my voice. We right next door to each other. I lean over, he leans over. We're like, yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, that shit in Hawaii, bro. In Hawaii.
I see this dude keep peeking at us. I see, you don't typically see hood niggas, right? So, I see this dude like, I'm like, oh, the hood nigga over there. And then,
No, I kept hearing your voice. That's why I was like, I know that voice. Like, go ahead.
you see N.O.R.E. He like, N.O.R.E. N.O.
Yeah.
We right there. We just started smoking. We actually came over to their spot, smoked.
Yeah.
Let's make sure.
Let's make sure. Wait. 2 hood niggas in Hawaii.
I'm like, that was crazy.
I remember that was one of the first times I heard you say a venture capitalist. I said you was with your venture capitalist homeboys.
Yeah.
And I was
I
like,
was my partners out there. I was a lot of stuff.
I was like, damn, what the fuck is a venture capitalist?
Yeah.
I didn't know what you were talking about. But I didn't want to say that.
Venture capitalist. So you just didn't know.
I never heard the hood nigga say that. I was like, the way he said it, I was like, Ron is gonna get some different type of money.
But the crazy thing is, you're in the media business, and I was helping my media partner.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right there.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's also like, I was like, yo, I said, this is the guy. I said, this is crazy. I said, no, you don't understand. Put down the blunt.
Yeah.
In order to help your career. You know what I mean? But that was dope.
Okay. But you want to answer Capone Nature? Or you
I do. Yeah.
He said both though.
I need y'all help because I'm in it. So now Kava.
Right.
Kava's great. I love Kava.
Yeah. He said both. We drank.
He said both.
We took the shot.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Yeah. So sorry.
Yeah.
Are you in a rush? You gotta get to your
No.
Here we go.
All right. So
He ain't finished yet.
No, he gonna speak. Nah, don't wait in no rush.
yeah.
Nature wrote your first rhyme.
Nature wrote my first rhyme. 6'6", 240, new shorties, new agents. What can you do for me? Niggas try to warn me about the pressure of pros and what it takes to be a star. Mad questions arose. Question number 1, why did I leave school? If you ask me, it was my best move. 16th pick. Never seen shit. In fact, the only niggas I knew was my Queens clique. Try and fly and get your wings clipped. That nature, man.
That rhyme is still fly right there. That rhyme is still fly.
Honestly, I would just do a verse and leave. I was busy.
Right.
I got almost 300 songs.
Right.
I just do a verse and leave, and I throw it out there. I'm like, I don't care. I throw it out there. I don't care. But people like, you should trash. Yeah, I didn't even record it. I got, but whatever. But I would go with Nature.
Right.
No, I'm gonna go with Capone.
Okay.
Because Capone got a better body of work. Nature had a chance.
Right.
We all know that. Nature had a chance, but Capone have a way better body of work. They both lyricists, but you probably gonna give it to Capone because he's still putting down work.
Yeah.
But then Nature, we got to admit, Nature had a time.
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie. That Nature time was serious.
He got some serious.
And one time he was the hottest. He was the hottest in Queens.
For sure.
Probably New York.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably New York.
So one thing I should say about Nature is like he's creative. I speak to Nature all the time. Right. Sometimes, and I think like what you're doing. This inspired me, man. To see what I said. This is crazy. Y'all don't understand. If you asked me in 2002, is N.O.R.E. gonna
have a meeting?
Be doing a podcast and talking and interviewing people? No. N.O.R.E.'s not doing that.
Trust me, I know.
So with a guy like Nature, it's like, guys, just tap in. Tap into your other thing.
Okay, this is. I think this is gonna be easy for you. Mobb Deep or M.O.P.?
All right, I'm going Mobb Deep.
Okay.
But I like M.O.P. I definitely love M.O.P. That's difficult because M.O.P's. I never met them.
Right. Oh wow.
I'm going Mobb Deep anyway because I always say it. I love the mob. It's crazy that I can make an argument that I'm from a neighborhood with the best artists. That's enough. Like, I can get a chance to say, I'm with Nas. Like, we got the best artists, by the way, and there's arguments to be made. Everybody feel like that. But the mob, Veterans Memorial is my best song from the mob. That's my best song. I tell Alchemist, Alchemist is the only number I know by heart, and my grandma number. But I can tell you Alchemist number. Call him right now.
Shout out to Alchemist.
Every time I see Alchemist, I tell him his phone number. But yeah, I would just go with the mob, and for many reasons. And then I got to see Raekwon perform Eye for an Eye. Now keep in mind, I listen to Eye for an Eye like 10,000 times, right? But I never knew I would see Eye for an Eye perform live.
Wow.
You know, and it was crazy. And
it was all four of them there?
It was Raekwon. It was Nas. And I think Havoc. I think Prodigy was going at this.
Okay.
But, you know what I mean? And I seen it live, and for me, that was crazy. I'd never seen it live before.
Right, yeah.
And that's like probably my five top songs in my life.
Yeah, that's an incredible song.
Yeah, but anyway, it can go on and on.
A drug dealer's dream, stash green keys under nickel green, fire sell green, like a five nickel green. Like a gentleman, tailor-made ostrich, and then for my women friend, murder man. Then was on your head, so a burglar went, up to him, I was serving it. The ways the populace.
Shoot out the cloud.
All right.
Like the holy beast is watching us.
Okay. Larry Bird or Magic Johnson?
Larry Bird or Magic, Larry Bird or anybody, honestly.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, Larry or NJ, but Larry was that dude. Larry, if you look at today's game and Larry is getting N1 3-point shots. Right. So when you talk about Larry Bird being the best 3-point shooter, you're talking about these are N1s.
Right.
That's what you're talking about.
Right.
So, and then Magic is obviously great, so that's why I say Magic is humble. Magic's like, Kobe's number one, Magic is that dude. Like, but I think at the end of the day, if Larry wasn't hurt, probably go with Larry. But I think the body of work, you're gonna go with Magic.
Okay.
What's a good Magic Johnson story that you have from playing with LA? Because you always stay close to the team.
I mean, for me, Magic is like I seen him play against the Bulls, but I was a Bulls fan. You gotta understand, I was a Bulls fan. Right. So I was a fan one time, so I didn't really see Magic a lot. But seeing his business moves was the main thing. Like, what is that? Starbucks? What?
Right, Starbucks. Yeah.
Theaters, the movie
theaters. Like what? Like that was like something that we were not thinking about.
Right.
Yeah.
So I love Magic for that, honestly.
Right.
The basketball piece, like then you get competitive. Like I'm comparing how I would have played against Wilt.
Right.
So for me, sometimes it's like I'm like, okay, I wonder how
Wilt Chamberlain. That's what you're talking about.
Anybody. Yeah, Wilt would have probably dominated. He would have dominated.
I get it. Yeah.
But just like anybody, so I got that kind of feelings about Magic, and also, but I admire his business.
Yeah. You got the Dodgers. You got the
Dodgers buying teams,
doing it.
You didn't even think that was possible.
Okay, this is a good one. And this is production, obviously. Marley Marl or Havoc?
Dang. That's crazy. Marley Marl, Havoc? That is incredible.
Yeah,
Ow!
We can take a shot. We can take a shot. Yeah,
you just gotta take a shot, not because you don't want to answer it.
Yeah. For them both, that's right.
I've been wanting to do this with him for a while.
Because Havoc would say that if it wasn't for Marley Marl, he wouldn't be here. I think that's what Havoc would say.
I mean, that's a good argument. And also, I just want to say, I'm drinking tequila.
Yes, we see you.
It's an upper.
Yes.
And I'm also drinking kava. Because it's natural. This is not alcohol. This is from the earth. And I'm smoking marijuana that's from the earth. And this has no and there's no additives. Mr. Lee, thank you.
Yes.
But yeah, so I'm gonna go with Havoc.
Havoc? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Havoc. Okay. I'm gonna go, because I think just his body of work is incredible. I mean, just growing up in that, I didn't start listening to rap until '93. I'm an R&B guy. And my favorite artist is SWV. I met them for the first time in my life.
Shout out SWV.
Damn, I thought you were gonna say Bobby.
No, man.
Bobby Brown?
Yeah.
No. I met SWV for the first time in my life a year ago. I couldn't even move.
We want them on Drink Champs, man.
Yeah.
Oh, they never been?
Nah.
Please. Let me get the. I ain't even talk on that. I love SWV. Man, I saw them perform. I saw them perform Rain.
Nah, they dope.
You know what I mean? So Mary performed last week. I love R&B.
We skipping to the next one.
Yeah.
Phil Jackson or Pat Riley?
Phil Jackson.
Okay, obviously. You and Pat Riley squashed it?
I never had beef with Pat.
No, I see you scream on Pat.
Let me tell you what happened.
Yeah, please. You're the only person I see. Everybody's scared of Pat Riley. You're the only person I see flip on him.
Let me tell you what happened.
Good.
Who's the editor? Raise your hand.
Yeah.
Who's the editor?
You see how, now check it out. You see how he raised his hand, right? The camera's on him. So the camera's on him?
Yeah.
So he raised his hand because he didn't want to say he was an editor.
Well,
right?
Okay.
And so thank you for that.
Right.
Cool. All right. So now, who edited that? Who was the editor?
The Pat Riley?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cuz, man, come on, man. You can tell a story.
Right.
Right, so what happened was, I'm playing against the Heat. Y'all know what it was. Miami. I'm in Miami. I got a different relationship with Miami.
Right.
Because I was putting work in that building.
Right.
But then, why would I beef against Pat Riley? I have no reason. I never beef with the head coach.
Right.
You know what I mean? But the way they edited
Oh, the way they edited you, that's what you're saying. All right, that's why you started
So
off.
what happened was, we was going at it. I'm cooking Miami. There's nobody that could guard me.
Right.
All your favorites, right? Right? All your favorites. Right? In that time. That time, that's a different time.
Right.
So they too small, so guys don't guard me, right? So, so we just playing and we into it. There was no fight. There was no text. There was no flagrant fouls, right? Well, you got Haslam. That's my guy.
Right.
Like, you know, Mr. Grant, Lamar Odom, Rayford, they all here. So those also my friends, and Karan Butler. These guys are my friends, but we going at it. So that's the energy in the building at that time. So then we get into something. I hit Coach McAdoo. McAdoo, what's his name?
Bob
McAdoo, sorry, Coach McAdoo, sorry. But that's so McAdoo, I'm talking shit. I ain't talking to him. I'm talking to Malik Allen, man.
Okay.
I ain't even thinking about you. So he's like, what you talking about? So for me, I said, okay, I'll stoop down to people's levels.
Right.
That's not down, but I should not be arguing with the coach.
Right.
So I'm like, nigga, you too. What's up?
What, to Pat Riley?
No, never. To McAdoo.
Okay.
But he started. If you look at it, you go frame by frame, you'll see he started the initiation.
Right.
But I was talking like you guys can't guard me, so I did point in their direction. It wasn't like, like you guys can't guard me. So then anyway, and then as I was moving away talking to him, I hit Pat Riley. We had no confrontation. It was just I wasn't even pushing him, but I'm a big guy, and I'm big at that time, so I'm just moving like y'all could get it, but I'm just. I hit Pat Riley, right? And then Pat Riley's like, calm down. So let's talk about Pat Riley in that moment. He was just telling me to calm down. Like, I seen Pat Riley. I've never had issue with Pat Riley. In that moment, have you seen how he grabbed me? It wasn't malicious.
Right.
But I just kept talking to Bob, and I kind of like, got it. So that's how it looked. So me and Pat Riley, I respect what they're doing.
You said you were saying something to Malik Allen?
I was talking to somebody.
Okay.
Yeah. I was talking to somebody, and then Coach McAdoo popped up,
Right.
and then I accidentally, Pat Riley. And that's it. I didn't think that was a moment. Crazy. But they made it a story. We're here talking about it right now.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. It doesn't look like you went at him.
Hell no.
It's edit?
This was between me and Coach McAdoo.
Okay.
It had nothing to do with Coach Pat Riley. And then he's a player, right? He's a player.
Who, Pat Riley?
He played for Coach Bob. He was a good player.
Yeah.
Right, so shout out to Coach Bob. This is old, right? But I respect him as a player. Well, I'm 46 years old. But he's also competitive. But that's how I feel right now.
He's a big dude.
And in his time, he was big. So what he's saying is, I could have took you, Ron. Can't believe that. So we on some basketball shit. So we like, I know you old, but you can get it. Right? You know what I mean? They made it a story. I was like, oh.
Okay. All right.
That's dope. No matter what age you are, we're talking basketball.
It's basketball. I'm still looking at these guys. I'm sizing them up. I can't guard them. I know I can't guard them. But I'm sizing everybody up.
Okay. 96 Bulls or 17 Warriors?
Damn, 96 Bulls, 7. I'm going to go with the Bulls. Yeah. I'm definitely going with the Bulls, guys. You can't guard them.
Yeah, they both got Kerr on them.
That's true, you can't guard Mike.
All right.
Yeah, you can't guard Mike.
Okay. Kareem or Wilt Chamberlain?
Wow. Kareem or Wilt Chamberlain? Well, I feel like Wilt's the greatest player ever. You know what I mean? Because of what he's done. And you look at Kareem, if you look at Kareem's body of work, you'll see, he has an argument against LeBron. You'll see that. Because of the college record. But when you look at Wilt, look at his stats, 50, and they say, he couldn't have done that today. He played against Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem played against Hakeem.
Right. That's fire.
The lineage is there.
Yeah.
To make us, so when you look at that lineage.
Scored 100 points.
You know what? People don't really understand that the argument about Kareem saying the college games.
Yeah.
I want. Can you speak a little bit on it?
I mean, so the argument on Kareem playing the college games is that he won national titles at UCLA.
No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking some other shit. But LeBron's longevity in the NBA is because he skipped 4 years of college.
Okay, so in terms of years, they both played the same amount of time. Kareem played more.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
Kareem
right.
played more. And that's why you got to make the argument against Kareem, because he played more years. He also went to college, and he was able to sustain that greatness freshman year.
Right.
You know, and then, so that's why people don't know about Kareem, but he has an argument to be the greatest. At some point, they're going to do the math.
They got to, bro.
Yeah, at some
Kobe
point.
didn't go to college either. And the first year, he kind of sat on the bench.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Straight in there. So
That's
think
true.
about
Right,
that.
but if you think
That's
LeBron's
true.
first 4 years in
He played on the
NBA,
freshman team. He played on the freshman team.
Yes, he did. Yes.
Yeah, he played on the freshman team. Wow.
Yeah, that's
and that does not happen today.
No.
Yeah, man.
So, Cam or Mace?
Yeah, that's crazy. Cam, shout out to Cam. Cam's my guy. Shout out to Cam because I text him.
Right.
And that's my guy though. And then Mace, I play with Mace. I know Cam's guy. Shout out to Calvin and Dipset, all you guys.
Okay.
But Mace, it's not easy.
Right.
But when you look at who Mace performed, like he performed with Biggie, and well, are we gonna just discredit that?
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna add that. And then because Cam is also, he's pretty much created.
But Cam was signed to Biggie.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Certainly I didn't know.
Yeah.
But then also Cam created not created Max B, but he was in that Max B era, right? They at some point in time they was working together.
I
Cam and
believe
Max B.
Max B is more Jim Jones.
Okay, sorry. Max B and Jim Jones.
Yeah.
All right, so
But that's the same crew. That's the same crew,
crew.
especially
What I'm
at that
saying
time.
is like there's an argument to be made that Cam was in the group.
Yeah. Right,
That's,
right,
you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, of course.
And then there's an argument because when you look at Max B, I mean, ooh.
Right. Yeah, he came home and got on fire.
I was actually signing Max B before he went in.
Get the fuck out of here.
Max B, my guy. Yeah, I was trying to get him out of the Jim Jones contract.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, but then it was hard because of everything he was going through. But I was trying to get that contract.
Oh, you was trying to sign Max B, not you.
Just to buy him out Jim Jones.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Because it sounded like you said you was signing to Max
No.
B.
I was just on the
okay.
business side. It's on YouTube as a video. But shout out to Max. It's good to see him.
Wow.
I don't get in people's business, but it's good to see him home.
Okay. Shaq or Wemby?
Man, I'm going with Shaq. Thank you for asking that today.
Yeah. And you had beef with Shaq too at one point.
I know I had beef with Shaq.
You snuffed him or something.
No, I didn't snuff him.
You get hard.
What happened?
That's called boxing out.
I saw it this morning, man.
No. What happened was Brad Miller, my guy, in Chicago. This only, Shaq is a beast, but Brad Miller fouled Shaq hard. We was in Chicago. So keep in mind, this is the year the Lakers won.
Okay.
We was the worst team in the league. We had 13 wins. We beat the Lakers twice.
Right.
But it was like one of those games where they just got drunk that night. They won the championship, right? So Brad fouled Shaq hard, and then Shaq tries to punch Brad's head off.
It missed.
So what happens is Oakley goes in. So now, pause.
Right.
You go where Oakley go.
Right.
Right? Because if you don't go where Oakley go, when you're in the locker room, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, he about that life.
Because he smacked in the back of the head one time. Oakley, right?
Yeah. So it's like Oakley double Shaq. I double Shaq. I ain't hit twice.
Right.
Did you notice, or did anybody notice in this last Knicks run, all the old Knicks players, everybody was courtside every game?
Yeah, I was there.
There's only one that wasn't there.
Oakley. But he came to the
He
came to the
he was in the away games. He was never in the
He was
night
never.
game.
He only went to the away game.
No,
I didn't beat that.
He wasn't in the
No, because I thought he went to
He got banned.
the last game.
Oh, that's
So let me
right.
tell you, my perspective.
Well, Oakley,
Real quick. All right,
because
so
Oakley was just as ill as you, but he would do it off camera.
Oakley, I mean,
He wasn't the
Oakley
same
was,
offensive player.
definitely wasn't the same offensive player. We both we did the same thing because I was the enforcer, but I could
Enforcer,
also
that's what I
score.
meant, yeah.
I could also score.
Okay, yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I was
No, you had handle. And
I could score too.
He was traditional.
But the Knicks, like I saw in 1999, I'm from New York. I was supposed to get drafted by the Knicks. Didn't happen. Whatever. Long story. So, but I did play for the Knicks in 2015. So that was a dream of mine to play for the Knicks.
Yeah, that's dope.
So I got number
St. John's and the Knicks, bro.
St. John's and the
That's
Knicks.
that's some real New York truth. That's a cute dope story, man. Like,
It's not quite Jose Alvarez.
yeah.
That's the story.
Yeah.
He was over there in New Orleans. So
Man,
Well, you would've been-
I gotta get his jersey.
No. You would have been close. If you would have won the chip on the Knicks, you would have been close. You would have been close. That story is your story would have been up there with him. I love his story too.
No, his story. I want his jersey.
Right, me too.
Like I need it signed.
Yeah, me too.
For sure.
And he Puerto Rican for me. He's Puerto Rican. He's from Brooklyn.
listening,
You know what I'm saying? I went to school in
So
Brooklyn.
St. John.
No, he got my jersey signed too. He the one who took it back to get it signed by Jalen. So I asked him, I said, Jose, can you get my jersey signed? He took it back. Thank you, Jose.
Right, that's fine.
you gonna get his for sure.
Hold on. Ready? Clips or EPMD?
I'm gonna go with EPMD because that's my era. You know what I mean? I also know Clips is the era, but EPMD is my era. And also, I used to see Eric come through the hood.
Right, yeah.
He had a baby with a lady on the third floor.
Okay.
And I loved them. They're my family. And I didn't even know them. But I used to see him come
Eric
through.
Sermon was out there.
Yeah, he was outside.
Green Eye Bandit, baby.
Not Sermon.
Well, that's DPMD. Eric.
No, but not Sermon. Only one. Only Eric.
Okay.
Eric Sermon. Eric Sermon.
No, sorry.
Parrish Smith?
Oh,
No, who's
This Eric Sermon, Parrish Smith.
Sorry, I think
Or
I'm
DJ
getting,
Scratch.
I think I'm getting this all wrong. It was
Is that Clips or EPMD?
I'm getting it all wrong. Pardon me. Rakim. Who is this producer?
Oh, Eric B.
Eric
That's
B.
what I'm tripping. Yeah, that's why I'm getting it wrong.
Eric Sermon getting
That's why I was getting it wrong.
Yeah, we needed that clarity.
Yeah, I mean, because he's just like, oh, Eric, but I haven't thought about this in so long.
So let's just take a shot for that. For the
Yeah.
Let's get a shot for both Erics. Yeah. Make it understand.
But you would see why I would confuse them.
Yeah, Eric Sermon getting jammed up right now.
Okay, so EPMD, I'm gonna go with EPMD because of other reasons. I think in our era, I get EPMD.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could talk more about it on their show, but I don't want to hold.
No, that's all
no,
good.
yeah.
Cat or Patrick Ewing?
Right now, everything Patrick Ewing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Damn.
They're not ready. They gotta do one more.
Good.
What's that? Good.
Sorry, Brunson has to win again.
Right.
Right, so because he's there now, he's even. He's definitely even out. Right? Yeah, man. And then
But Cat.
we need to win it twice.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie.
Cat, we need to win twice.
I feel like when Cat, he was like a perfect piece to the puzzle
That's
as well.
true. That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
And they got rid of the white guy, right?
I have a
'Cause remember,
bias.
it was Hart, Brunson,
Hockenstein.
and
They got rid of
Hockenstein.
the Vincencio.
because there was three of them that played in Villanova
No, it was-
together.
Yeah,
together, right?
Vincencio.
That was-
I can never say his name right.
It was three of them or four of them or three of them.
Not three.
It was-
Yeah. Four.
Mikael Bridges, Vincencio, Brunson, and Hart.
Incredible.
And they were all on the Knicks?
On Nova. No, Vincencio led when they brought Mikael over him.
Okay, when they brought Cat.
Right.
Okay, right.
Mikael
And it kind of was like,
I'm gonna go with Pat.
okay, yeah,
Gotta go with Pat.
Yeah, Pat Ewing.
But you make a point.
Pat Ewing is like that. That's my era too.
Yeah, I love that team just as much as this team.
Right. Remember when Jordan? What was it? Jordan who dunked on
Yes.
Ewing?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a controversy.
He faked Oakley and went the baseline and took it up.
Yeah.
That was a tough Knicks team too. Like that.
But people,
Best, bro.
Anthony Mason.
they also won
Charles
7 against the
Smith,
Bulls.
Anthony Mason.
They won 7 against the Bulls.
Right.
So they wasn't like what it should have been team.
Right.
They won 7 against, I think, in the championship, right? Didn't they go 7 against the Rockets?
No, against the Rockets,
Rockets.
twice. Kenny Smith won both of them, right?
Yeah.
No, against the Rockets once.
Oh, one. Sam Cassell won both of them.
Yes, it was So that's why I would, yeah.
Yeah, man, he dunked on fucking Pat. Scotty dunked on Pat in Game 5.
He dunked on the whole Jamaica with that one. I ain't
Charles
gonna lie.
Oakley or Dennis Rodman?
I'm gonna go with Dennis. Not because Charles is not my guy.
Right.
Charles smacked me back in the head.
I'm playing the video game, right?
Yeah, man, but I'm gonna go with Dennis.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, because I want to get back to the Charles story for 1 second. But before that, like you said earlier, you said probably your game is similar, but between you and Dennis Rodman, you score. He was considered an enforcer as well and a rebounder, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, they wasn't Oakley?
No, Dennis Rodman.
Dennis was an enforcer, rebounder for sure.
Because
and a lockdown, and also an individual lockdown player.
Right. Because his story kind of reminded me of you and Kobe's story. Like how Jordan went against him and then kind of like that's why I always
Came
thought,
around.
and then kind of like then Robin played with him.
When Robin was with the
Like,
Pistons.
because
he wanted.
because I think that's when Jordan lost to the Pistons, and he felt like his crew was soft.
Correct.
So he recruited. I asked Isaiah Thomas about this too. It was so ironic.
But Dennis could also score. He could move. He's real athletic. So Dennis could like lock up Magic at some point in time. Not all the time, but he could get into LeBron. Like Dennis' defense was elite.
No, his
that's the difference.
His stats
And he
off the
run
chain.
the break. He got a rebound and he can run up the
Yeah,
court.
but his stats be like 3 points, 30 rebounds.
Right.
Crazy fuck.
Yeah.
But he was doing his job though.
Yeah, that's what he was supposed to do, right?
Yeah,
He mastered his job. He mastered his
They call him the worm.
Yeah, I love Dennis. I wore 91 and I got suspended. I didn't expect to get suspended in his jersey. I wanted to win a championship in his jersey. But I wore 91 for Dennis.
So, because Dennis,
That's dope.
he was an ill rebounder. He was an ill dude.
Yeah. I seen Dennis perform. I seen him in Houston. He was performing. Yeah, you know, we all athletes do music.
Right.
Dennis do
I didn't know this.
rock music. You should
okay.
have him open up somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see his show.
It was dope.
I'm gonna go see his show.
He's last week.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
I love Dennis.
Oh, you talking about I thought you said performing at Duffy.
Duffy.
Nah, he had Duffy's. He hood wooded. He's a hood young. I
Dennis is
know Duffy's.
Yeah. Dennis is for the people.
I be like, it's a certain crowd. When you get 2 for 1, you know, it's a certain crowd that brings out that hood.
And he also went to Korea.
Yeah, he went to Korea.
North Korea.
Yeah. And Kim Jong Un smoked weed with him. I made that up.
Yeah.
I know that's his own.
But he didn't.
He just smoked weed with him. I said that. Yeah.
That's dope.
Didn't you go to Greece?
I went to Greece to do an album.
To do an album? I thought it was to play for the Greece team.
No, I went to play in Italy.
Oh, okay.
After my last 2 years in my career, it was great. I just took the trip.
Okay.
Because it was like I'm in Milan every day eating pasta. I went out there for 3 months.
Oh, that's fine.
You know what I mean? Played. I love Italy. But yeah, Greece actually is a group called Active Member. They dope. And I listen to their music. It's the only album I listen to. So it's Satazinha. You know what I mean? And it's like Maldives. It's like Maldives. They call it Active Member. They dope. And I don't know what they're saying to this day, honestly.
No, they hella hip hop out there.
Yeah. Yeah,
okay, so Hakeem or David Robinson?
I'm gonna go with Hakeem because Hakeem is just that guy.
Yeah.
People say he would have beat Mike if Mike was there, by the way, so that's a debate. I don't think so. I think Mike would have won 2 more titles, but
Oh yeah.
Or if Mike was there, right.
if he was there, like what would have happened if Mike was there?
Yeah, Knicks wouldn't have made it.
That should be that should be a Dream Chance sports discussion.
I'm gonna bring
Nobody's
it up.
done that before.
I'm gonna do
That's
it.
fine. Okay, so we're gonna finish this time. Then we're gonna go back into the interview.
I mean, for sure, I'm good.
So
I'm
this is
good.
the last one. It's called
I'm good.
loyalty or respect. Which one you taking?
Shit.
You could take both and take a shot. We in.
Loyalty, let's take a shot.
Let's take a shot.
Take a shot. Cheers.
Salud. Damn.
So that means you're saying both?
I would say.
Or you gonna pick one?
Well, I got to pick one.
Okay, you can.
Yeah, I think so. I think if I had to pick one, I would say respect.
Okay.
Because you'll never do something to not respect.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because like people got their lives. Like I can't hold somebody. I don't know what somebody's thinking. I don't control you. So if I had to pick one, I'm pick respect.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
No.
Now, is it true that Roxanne Shante used to babysit you?
Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
No way.
You kidding me? I love telling that story.
That's
Like, she
legendary.
Never, Roxanne is like I'm like in New York. We a little different. We have a lot of these different little competitions. Like who hood is better? And in your hood, you have other little competitions. Like that's what's important to us. Like I don't care how much. I'm not making a point where you're based on how much money I made. I'm having a point where you based off you from 10th Street.
All right.
And I think that my daughter having a baby with a Compton nigga.
All right.
Sorry, he's like, that's my son-in-law. I love him. That's my son-in-law.
Okay.
So I got 3 kids, 3 of my grandchildren from Compton.
Wow.
All right, so now we on
Queensbridge and Compton. That's an ill.
So we having a discussion.
He's bringing it to
So we having a discussion.
And they got a block on Queensbridge called Bompton. Go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah,
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they do.
Oh man, this is crazy.
Yeah,
He's getting excited.
All right, let me relax. No, don't say certain stuff.
No. But did you know that was Roxanne Shante when she was babysitting? Like,
Sorry,
you know?
let's go back to Roxanne.
Yeah. Did you know that? Like,
No,
that's legendary.
I was 6 months. So my mom, because Roxanne grew up in Combs Building.
Okay.
And my mom will pay Roxanne 50 cents, I think.
50 cents.
It was just back then. I think it was 50 cents. My mom told me to babysit me when I was 6 months.
Wow.
So that I'm like so proud of that.
Yeah, that's a
Show
legend.
you how responsible Roxanne Shante was. That she could babysit a baby.
Yeah.
Who she is, right? 50 cents.
Yeah.
No, I don't think she was.
It wasn't $50, I bet tell you that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait, we
But my mom would have to
let's
tell
not
you.
be fixated. We don't know what the amount of money.
Yeah, but I think it was 50 cents.
Yeah.
We'll go with it.
It's like $1, right? When you're 13 years old.
Right.
I don't know. But anyway, I'm so happy about whatever the price was.
Right.
And then also to say that she was one of the greatest. But that's a whole nother discussion. we can get
Absolutely
into.
one of the
The
greatest.
funniest is she used to send Capone to the store.
With the same money. I'm just saying.
Your money sent Capone to the store.
That's a drunk fact right there.
When I came around, she said drunk store once or twice.
Capone crazy. So Capone and N.O.R.E, they go on my doc. I got a doc called The Quiet Storm.
Yeah.
Now keep in mind, I negotiate my own stuff, right? So they used you guys.
Right, yes.
Getting me.
Yes, okay.
And actually, I didn't even know you guys on the film until I saw you. I would have called you and say, hold on, how you negotiate this?
Okay.
But they got me. Okay, let's talk about another thing.
Okay.
So anyway, Capone says, Ron, she never been rapping, or however you say it, you know what I mean? And Capone say like, I didn't know if he was gonna make it to 45, so now, okay. So hold on, let's pause there. Like, we know friends that didn't make it.
Right, of course. Not to,
So salute to that.
Salute.
Yeah, we got friends. I should hold on. Let me give you some
I still
kava.
got a drink.
I'll give you some kava.
Okay, cool.
Kava ain't no, it ain't alcohol, but it ain't no slouch.
Come on, take the shot with me, dog.
Kava's not a slouch.
All right.
So then he says that. So I say, hold on, you inspired me to rap. Right? So how you gonna tell me not to rap when you're the guy that inspired me to rap?
Right.
I actually hit up N.O.R.E because it took me 3 months to respond to N.O.R.E.
Right.
Because somebody said something.
Right.
And then, so I was like, oh my goodness.
Right.
And we'll get it. Can I get into it?
Go ahead, you can. Let's do it.
All right, then we
I
can
don't
go.
remember this.
I'm going to follow your lead.
Go
but-
ahead.
So anyway, I knew he was going to talk about it because it's part of it.
Yeah,
anyway.
y'all part of your documentary. I did it.
And you did the doc.
I did
so
it,
you did the doc. Yeah. And I'm like, well, I didn't like the terms and conditions.
Of your terms.
I didn't get a chance to negotiate that deal. But anyway, let's get back to Capone.
Okay, yeah.
And then we get back. So Capone, he said...
I forgot what Capone said.
He said that I shouldn't be rapping and I ain't know Ron was going to make it past 45. I'm like, Capone, hold on, chill.
Right.
Hold on, Capone. I didn't see none of this stuff, right? I'm going to make it past 45. And then also, what was I doing? And then you should have called me and told me, and then also, but I'm thinking about it and seeing that.
Right.
I think about Licky. You know what I mean? And people say, and my brother Wally Clark, right? So it's like, why would I reach out to Licky?
Right.
Because I want to see how people do better.
Right.
That's why I would reach out to him. I ain't thinking about no beef you had.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I won't get into it much. They both old this. There's nothing to do.
Oh yeah. I forgot that was with him and Nas was me.
Yeah.
Oh, so you probably look like Nas Ops for a while.
No, I was never Nas Ops. Hey, cheers. I was never Nas Ops.
I was playing around.
Cheers, guys.
I'm gonna take a shot. You gotta take the shot.
But it's like things because I'm always bringing back things to a business perspective, but people don't know what we do.
Yep.
Right, so when people say certain things, like, don't say that. Because we trying to get it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, so I forgot where I was at.
Yeah, we was talking about Roxanne being your babysitter.
Yeah,
how legendary that is.
It's legendary. It's legendary. A lot of legendary stuff, man.
Right.
Being from Queensbridge is crazy. And we was talking about our guys. It was like, if people are saying that athletes are not making the right moves financially, right? But but people don't see the flip side. I was talking to him, so he had some guys named
Earn Your Leisure.
Which we're about to have on soon.
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
I can't wait. It took me 3 months to respond to N.O.R.E. Because I wanted to make sure I say it the right way. And I said, I got to call N.O.R.E.
You know what's crazy? and this is the regular, and everybody is here. So Ron hit me and was like, yo, I didn't like what these guys said. So I was like, all right, cool. So I went to look for the footage. So I had to actually like pull it up. And I still don't see what you saw.
Oh.
So
we're talking about Earn Your Leisure?
Earn Your Leisure.
Shout out to Earn Your Leisure, but yes.
Let's in, because I don't know what...
Because I think you said it was like face expression?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so
check it out. So anyway, when I look at N.O.R.E., remember I said early that when we was at Hawaii, I said, that's the guy you need for media. So media, you're in media business.
Right.
So now we as people from the culture, we just trying to make it.
Right.
You know,
because I think what they said was 50's vitamin water deal came from people in Queens, people in
and I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to have a chance to talk about it.
And they said, but it was originally your deal.
Yes, it was my deal.
Okay.
So basically, this is 2007.
Okay.
Right. So what they didn't understand.
Oh, I heard this actually.
Yeah, it's 2007. It was, and they talked about it. So maybe we got to N.O.R.E.
Yeah.
I probably could have begged them to get on the show, but there's a reason we're here.
Right. Exactly.
So, but yeah, so they said, Ron missed out on a deal, right? Vitamin water.
Right.
2000, whatever. Right. And you know what was crazy? And I'm just trying to act what they said. This is not like mocking them. Those are my guys. But it's like, they said, they assumed that it was a dumb move. Now, yeah, it was a dumb move.
Because they said that you, or quote me if I'm wrong, that you asked to get paid up front when they offered you equity. Yes.
They wanted $235,000.
From you?
Yeah, just to get right to the bullet points.
Okay,
right.
Wow.
Why are we here today? Coke and vitamin water.
Right.
Invest 2.2, 0.3, 0.4, whatever, 0.10.
Right.
First point was investing for equity. I didn't know what equity was. That was 2007. When Ops, you know Ops?
Okay, yeah.
When he hit me up, my guy said, yo, Vitamin Water want to offer you a deal because in the community, I was marketing vitamin water because I ran the basketball for a certain amount of time.
Right.
They was giving my players free vitamin water. I'm like, yo, these dudes is dope. I don't know who they are, but yo, I'm gonna put y'all name on our jersey. I got y'all.
Right.
So in my documentary that you were on, you'll see vitamin water. They offered me that deal because I did them a favor and activated them in the community.
Right.
I didn't think about that at the time. I just think about you giving my kids water.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. I still don't know what equity is. So anyway, at that time, I turned that deal down because I'm like, pay me. Think about it. I'm trying to play basketball, but also I got a management team and I'm trying to bring my people up and we just trying to do deals.
And you rapping at the time as well?
I'm also rapping.
Okay, go ahead. Continue.
I'm also rapping, and then too many of us was rapping. That's another story. I tell my guys all the time, I don't regret nothing. But we had a good time. But in that deal situation, I didn't know what equity was. We on the block on 12th Street. We smoking the blunt. I'm going there with a tank top and then blunts with my hair not even cut.
Right.
You know what I mean?
To the meeting.
To the meeting.
Okay.
And people would shame that. But what I would say is, that was my moment in time. I'm looking up to somebody different. When I came into the league, we was just saying, okay, in our neighborhood, you have a certain amount of capital. What are you going to do with that capital is on your mind.
Right.
How you going to 10X that? That's what we would call an investment today. How we would 10X that.
Big up to Grant Cardone, my man.
Right. And whatever, you know what I mean? We all in business. So for me, I got friends that now I'm in a professional environment with different type of communication. So I say the wrong thing, it could hurt you. I can't be around you, and I also don't want to be around like certain communication. I'm in the league, right?
Okay.
No, you keep going.
No, because so what turned you off is because they asked you for money. I'm talking about the vitamin water.
Thank you but this is all going up to the deal.
Okay,
but yeah, you can cut me off anytime because you.
No, because I'm just trying to understand this.
Yeah. So yes.
Okay. So, and usually all the other deals that you were doing, they were giving you like an advance. Like that's what we were saying.
Yeah, you get like $5,000. So you're making $1 million, right?
Right.
And let's say you're making $1 million your first year at 19 years old. Like, wow, I just got money from Mike DeLorean on Tulsa for $15. I needed it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like you think of everything.
Right.
So then, but if somebody gives you $5,000 cash, you're excited about that. You should not be excited about $5,000.
Right.
But a lot of people are excited about 5,000. I'm not disrespecting 5,000,
Right.
but I'm saying the 5,000 should be aligned with your brand.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't want to get into that too much, but
Right.
so at this point, I'm getting 5,000, maybe it's 190,000. Me and Prodigy did a show.
Right.
We got 90,000.
Wow.
Vegas.
Wow.
2,000. That's good money, I think, 2,000.
Yeah.
All right,
of course.
cool. I just gave them 90,000
that's
for
great,
Infamous
yeah.
Records. That's good money now.
Yeah.
So check it, yo. We in Vegas, and long story short, 6 people showed up to the show.
Wow.
Honestly, that show ended with 2 people. Now, keep in mind, that's a story I would tell because it's really funny.
Right.
We know who Mob is.
Of course.
The marketing was wrong. It was crazy. But anyway, I did things like that.
Right.
You know, with what point were we?
No, I'm just trying to ask you. So
The vitamin D.
the
Oh
vitamin.
yeah, so back to the vitamin world. This is all in that time.
Okay.
Thank you for bringing me back to that.
Right.
This is all in that time, so there's nothing I didn't like about the deal. I didn't know what equity was. I just came off the block.
Right.
So what I wanted to tell the gentleman was like, let's tell the whole story because the way if you make it assume like someone's dumb, like somebody's going to something, like Bantu,
Okay.
for example.
Okay.
I went to school with Bantu. Bantu, I had 90 average. Bantu passed every test with 100. I went to school with Bantu. I got things about, that's my guy. So what I saw was a scholar. But sometimes you could be a scholar in the hood and not know the navigation of life.
Not be street smart.
Yeah, and I was an architect major. I went to St. John's, okay?
Right. That's
You know,
right.
my major was architecture. Notre Dame and Princeton sent me a letter.
Right.
That don't matter.
Right.
Because I don't have what you're talking about, I did not have. And that's okay.
Right.
Because you can get it along the way.
Or hire somebody to get it.
Well, hiring, as a corporation, you're going to hire without a financial model. And that's the decisions the athletes are making.
Right.
If you're going to hire, you're going to have a financial model.
Wow.
So when you make it into the league, you need a model. Do you have, how many, did you have a financial model?
No.
So then, but that's so important if you're going to shame someone for what they lost.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they were shaming you.
But don't feel bad about it happens to the best.
Nah,
Slim talks about how he had an opportunity to sign Rihanna.
Oh yeah.
You
I
see,
messed up.
it happens.
Yeah.
But that's
when
the
you're young.
messaging.
But I went back because me and you spoke about it, like you said, it was like probably a 3-month
Right.
span.
Right.
And then I spoke to you again, and when you said that, only the part that I think you said to me was like, man, it's his face, how he said it.
Yes.
And I went back and I looked and I really didn't see what you seen.
Okay, let me tell you what I see.
Okay.
Because I love these guys and we spoke and N.O.R.E got them on the line.
yeah.
So shout out to them. But I really wanted to speak to them, but I didn't know how.
Right.
That's why I called N.O.R.E to tell them how I feel.
Yeah.
But
Don't
I
worry.
mean, it seemed like they said, what I'm trying to do is encourage people like us, like don't go to jail,
Right.
like go to school, and it's okay to build your family. No matter what you talk about, it's going to take time anyway, whether
Right.
you're doing time or it's going to take you a certain amount of time to be successful.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like, so from that perspective,
Right.
I use that
Okay.
to make my point.
Okay. Right.
We want to be like you. So we want to be like, Screwball. That's my goal in life. They got a hit record. They making money. I can stay out of trouble. So who had? I'm on the block. I don't know what equity is.
Right.
You know what I mean? So from that perspective, I wanted to just tell them like that. But we had a conversation. This is awesome. This is the type of content I want to do anyway, by the way.
Yeah.
I turned down a lot of opportunities.
I mean, let's be clear. This is the thing. Equity doesn't mean shit if the company.
If the company,
And that's a new story.
What happens
That's a new story.
is with someone
That's a
who's
new story.
relevant or on fire, people will come with you with equity deals.
Right.
And in retrospect, if a company blows, 1 out of 10 companies might blow. Nobody would know this.
I remember when someone came to us, right, and
They come to us all the time. I'm always fly swatting.
Yeah, they obviously we know what equity is now.
Yeah. Right.
But they would say we give you shares in a company, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes that shit on paper looks very, very, very sexy
Right,
because
right.
it's like you own.
It could be sexy if they do well.
If that company does
But
well.
what happens is we put in the sweat equity, the company doesn't do well, then we don't make anything.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Your time.
Our time is money.
Your time
And
is
that's the
money.
pro-
And
So
no guarantee.
So
the
in that
find the
moment-
waters in retrospect. They're looking
Yes.
at now in retrospect.
Right.
You wouldn't have known that.
And N.O.R.E wouldn't have known how to launch media. N.O.R.E
Yeah.
would have negotiated his licenses differently.
Yep.
But and this is what I want to say. Like I want people, don't give up. That's the main thing.
No, learn from all the things that you're dealing with.
Learn from all things, and you don't have to continue to go down the bad route. If it's going to take you a certain amount of time, it's okay. Like, don't stop. You know what I mean? Because now here I am with 40 companies in a portfolio. At that time I didn't know. Right? At that time I didn't know. And it wasn't because I was dumb, it was because I was in the hood. And there's a lot of people that's in the hood that's making mistakes. What I'm trying to say is, listen, you don't take the bait. Try to take care of your family. You got a baby. It's okay. You don't have to be the cool. You don't have to be the cool Jew all the time. So anyway, but now not to go at those guys because I like them. That's why I hit up N.O.R.E.
Right.
And I think it's a great conversation because now social impact is conversation.
Right.
So I could have went on a show, got a couple million to do something like everybody else is doing.
Right.
I was that guy.
Right.
At one point in time, I don't want to do that. I want to be inspiring. And I believe entertainment is inspiring. I'm here. This is an honor, but many reasons. And then also, earn your leisure. Yeah, they're talking about this, but I was doing this a long time ago. I was talking about social impact a long time ago. So now, I feel like it's my time to talk about social impact, and I think it's entertaining. You know, I hear, you know what I mean?
That's a great statement, though. Social impact is
social impact is entertaining.
Edutainment.
Yeah.
Edutainment.
Yeah, it's okay.
I like that.
So shout out to Earn Your Leisure, man.
Yeah, shout out to that, man.
Okay, hold on.
Look, let me ask you a question.
Gotta go on my notes.
As one of the defensive players of the year, honored as a defensive player, who do you think in your levels of high school, college, and NBA was the hardest to guard?
College and NBA or high school?
I mean, high
so
school.
there's people from Far Rockaway. There's a guy named Sharon Brown. He's from Far Rockaway. I also grew up in Far Rockaway, you know, in the summers. So I was 71-15. And Sharon Brown was nice, yo. I thought he was really good, always hard to guard. Did score 40 on me. In the NBA, I think T-Mac did score 40. I hate that. I hate to say that. And then, but only like 2 people or 3 people made LeBron. He definitely had to have 40 on me. So I would say like, but when it goes back to like DP, Uptown, everybody know DP.
Right.
You know, he's a little bit tougher than Junior Sanders. These guys could have played in the NBA. But like realistically, because you could ask one of your friends about like who is DP or you know, or who is Sharon Brown, I would say, and now we're gonna get right to it, like Richard Hamilton was tough.
Wow.
I think Richard Hamilton for me was probably tough as like LeBron.
Wow.
Because he running, it's rip. It's a different feel. He making you run. So you got to think about it. You can't guard him, nobody can guard him. Metta got to guard him, right? But I'm also 260. He's 2. Oh, he ain't 2.
He's 2.
No, not even.
No, he's not 2.
Not even. You know he got a AAU girls team too.
Yeah, he 185, 190. I'm asking.
Skilled, yeah. Tall and lanky.
So I that's 250 chasing that. So he would test you a lot. And then so you put it in perspective, I played against Jordan, played against Kobe, played against LeBron, played against Rip. And when I put it in perspective, me personally, I got Rip, obviously LeBron, Sharon Brown. You know what I mean?
Channeling all of those stages to get to Defensive Player of the Year. That's what I'm asking.
I learned a lot. Yeah, so I learned all the tricks I would see in New York. I saw them already. And then I was also in extreme shape. So when in the league, if you try to go behind the back through the legs, I've seen that so many times. I know where you're going. Right. So I was able to like time people up and go get it. You cannot go behind your back right now. I know you can't.
This is a question from Big Rod, right? I hit up
Big Rod?
Yeah, Big Raheem Johnson.
That's
I hit Rod too.
Raheem Johnson.
You know Rod?
Yeah, we know.
That's a whole nother story.
He said
He's incredible.
He said, and this is good for my Miami people. He said, is it true that you, before signing to St. John's, that you was going to sign to the University of Miami Hurricane?
Yeah.
I've never heard that before. That's inside information. So damn, I can't see, because that shit is so perfect going to St. John's, but damn, it would have been a whole different. It would have been a whole different career. You would have been a Miami Hurricane.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Like, so my major was architecture.
Okay.
So when I was a bad student, I wasn't a great student in the beginning. Bantu was a great student. He never got less than 100. You know that. I wasn't a great student, so I came into high school failing. But then I sat 13 games because I was failing and getting into trouble.
Right.
But then my average went up every year. I ended my senior year with a 95 average.
The CYO? Right. Is that what y'all call it? CYO?
No, this is after CYO. This is high school.
Okay, gotcha.
I played in the Catholic.
Like Little League, middle school type shit.
But I know you talked about that bringing your...
Yeah, we're talking about that year. What's your name again? Sorry.
Sonny,
yeah, we talking about that year. I played with Shamgard. So after CYO, I played high school with Shamgard Wells.
Yeah, that was my next question.
So then, so my major was architecture. And then Miami had an architecture major program.
Yeah.
And then, so when I came to Miami, they was telling me how they was gonna help me become an architect. So I was going to Miami.
Attracted to you.
Yeah.
So, talking about Shamgar, being that you played with him for a couple of years, with that experience, who do you think is the closest to his handle?
Man, honestly, I think Kyrie Irving has a better handle than Shamgar, but I think people would say Shamgar had the best handle ever. I would agree, but then
A lot of people say that, man.
Kyrie evolved it. You can't picture Shamgar in this era because he's not here. And Kyrie, like Ray for Austin.
Shout out to Ray, bro.
How did he take that to the league? Like
His boy is balling too.
Skip to my Lou, right?
Skip to my Lou.
His son is playing too.
His son's playing too, and I think so. You can like say Kyrie.
Yeah.
Because Rayford was excellent in the league as a street ball player.
Did you ever do anything with N.O.R.E?
I never done. I played in N1 tournaments. I was the N1 era. I got Player of the Year in New York City, 2008, Nike Pro Am.
That's hard.
So then I'm like, I'm Player of the Year. I know that there's a Player of the Year in the summer because when I got to the league, I was playing in street ball. I was playing 4 games a day while I was in the league.
Wow.
They'll tell you.
4 games a day.
In the summertime, in my prime. In different tournaments, I got championships every tournament. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So from that perspective, it was like.
So once again, who's in your circle saying don't do that? Because what if you get hurt?
But I didn't need that. I wasn't getting hurt. They was getting hurt. I was still dishing out. I was still dishing out pain.
Right.
I ain't getting hurt nobody. They the ones. And I'm in the streets. I'm in New York playing basketball. But I'm saying so in 2008 they gave the MVP to Junie Sanders. It was a Nike. So I got a Nike MVP and Nike Pro City 2008. It's a big one. And I got a rookie MVP. A lot of those, but that year Junie got Player of the Year. Player of the summer. How he played in the summer, he didn't win Nike Pro City. Junie, shout out to Junie. But how he played, but Nike didn't want to give me, they didn't want to give me the MVP because I'm not signed to Nike. I'm like, come on, I don't got no disrespect. I wear Nike. I'm the Player of the Year in the city. You the guys that make it relevant.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that year, I should have been Player of the Year. But I say that because I really respect the players. I really respect the New York City game, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Raheem Johnson was. Raheem Johnson, his man was the best player above Mike Chatfield.
Right.
Like Raheem was the guy that we was a level down under. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I always tell Sonny
Raheem was that guy.
Yeah.
He had 35 in the 8th grade. We watching him. He playing with the high school kids with Stephon Marbury.
Right.
Marbury was on the floor. I wasn't on the floor with Marbury at that age, and Raheem had 30.
Right.
Now Raheem was that deal.
Yeah, I'll be telling Sonny be like, he always challenged Raheem because
No.
like on some funny shit. On some funny
Hey, shout out to Rod's sons too, because they balling AAU
They
too.
balling?
Oh wow.
Yeah, Rod.
And I see the pictures here with Kobe.
Rod gave me 30 at DS Park in Ravenswood.
Wow.
He gave you 30.
I mean, we was young, and he was taller, and I played against him in Elmcore, and he gave me work. But as I got taller, it was a certain point in time, it was not even fair.
Right.
It wasn't even fair.
Nah,
you
he
overcame that.
Right. Because I would.
Rod would have been that. Let me tell you that.
Right.
He stopped playing.
Right.
Yeah, he look at Rod like
Right.
you would look at Kobe
Yeah.
or LeBron or go a level above under that. That's okay.
Right.
Go a level under that. That's okay.
No, I see.
That's dope. That's dope to hear it. And Kobe says it all the time.
Everybody knows it. And I'm telling you, I played against him.
Right. Because at one point, that's what I felt like. I think he's 1 year older than you, or
No, Rod is the same age.
same age.
Yeah.
You, Lamar Odom,
Yeah.
him, and I forget the other players. Like we used to go see. Because remember, like you just said, Far Rockaway. But remember, there was it wasn't Rucker, but it was in South Jamaica, and there was this dude that used to play named Headache.
Okay, yeah,
You remember Headache?
Yeah, I know Headache.
And so I just remember all that era. But let me change the subject a little bit.
Yeah.
Is it true you worked in Circuit City as an NBA player?
Yes.
Just with
As an NBA player?
Yes.
No goddamn way.
Yeah, you was uncontrollable, dog. You was uncontrollable.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
But you know what?
I'm not making 10 million.
I think they said that you were bored. It wasn't a money thing.
It wasn't a money thing, but you can't get things you want. It's not that it's a money thing, but you still want to get the DVDs. If you buy 10 extra DVDs, like that's going into your budget. Greyhound rookie year. Because I don't got the budget. I can't do it. I gotta go to Greyhound.
You learned that shit at Queensbridge, man.
That shit was top story. So which team is you on at that time?
I was with the Bulls.
You was with the Bulls? Okay.
That's early, Ron.
That paid for my car system, could have price off everything. So that's when I went in.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I heard you say DVDs and all that.
Car system. 1999.
Yeah. Because when the story came out, we thought the people were making it up.
Nah,
you know what I mean? And then you see it's repeat. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. Mega was the first, kind of rapper to come to the. He came to my first game.
Oh, Cole Mega?
He got my first game.
Oh, big up Cole Mega.
Nas came to my last game.
Mega came to your first game, and Nas came to your last game.
Nas came to my very last game.
That's fire.
Nas was sitting courtside, and I appreciated it. But damn, I wish he was there in my prime. Mm-hmm. But yeah, but Nas came to my last game.
And your last game was with the Knicks, right?
With the Lakers.
Oh, with the Lakers. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Nas.
Oh, I thought you went to the Knicks after the Lakers.
No, I went to the Knicks after the Lakers. Then I went back to the Lakers and retired.
Oh, okay. That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope. Now,
hold on. We got one thing we got to talk about is your foundation, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's end it with that because I got this one question. I got this one question because this is also a rumor that's been killing me for years. They said that Nike wouldn't give you Jordans when you played against Jordan.
Oh yeah, let's talk about it. I didn't know it.
Nike's fine.
I love Nike. But there's the thing with me and Nike.
Okay.
I'm a Nike guy.
Right.
I might not be your narrative or whatever. You know what I mean? Because there's rappers that got deals. You telling me I'm me. You telling me this rapper. You doing stuff with this rapper and not me. And I'm a ball player.
Right.
So anyway, that's like, but I'm my own guy. Like, I'm that guy. And that's okay.
So you wanted to wear Jordans while you playing against Jordan.
So Nike would give one player Jordan. Only one player could wear Jordans.
Deal.
I love Jordan. So Reggie Miller was that guy.
So he could wear Jordans against Jordan.
Against Jordan, but we couldn't.
That's marketing shit.
I ain't gonna lie, Nike's ill.
That's real marketing.
Yeah, that's marketing.
So I love Nike. Honestly, I wear Nike. I got Nike on. I wear Nike.
Wait.
I got a Nike hat on.
Yeah, I know I got Nike.
I got New Balance on right now, but I wear Nike.
But they can control that?
So anyway,
he went to a store.
So what I did was I drove from Indiana after shoot around. I drove 3 hours to Chicago, whatever the time was.
Right.
Went to the Nike store, got size 16s.
Right.
Drove back to Indiana, showed up late to the game.
Right.
In Indiana.
Right.
But I was gonna play with some mics against Mike. I'm not gonna not play against Mike with some mics.
That's so fly.
Like if I'm playing against Penny Hardaway, I need those pennies on.
That's
You know what I mean? Like I'm not no disrespect.
Right.
So anyway, that was that problem. And then I used to order size 16 Jordans. So then when they told the store to stop giving me shoes in Chicago,
right.
Then I would call like, hey, this is Kenny.
Yeah, different name, my alias. Yeah.
I need a size 16. So I would order 16s, and then they stopped letting my phone order 16s.
Oh yeah, they know 16.
I don't know what happened.
Nah, that size 16 was probably like 101, bro.
I mean, Jordan, you gotta think about it. Jordan he got a defensive player of the year.
Right.
So why would I not want to wear Michael Jordans?
Right.
You know what I mean? So these guys is like,
That hip hop shit.
I'm the best defensive player in the league. I need to wear Jordans.
Right, especially against Jordan. Oh my God, that's so funny. Oh,
great story.
Oh, I got mad notes.
Hell yeah.
Let's keep going.
That was wild as fuck right there.
Nah, but it was great to play against Jordan and Jordans. And man, we got to talk about all the sports stuff on your podcast.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, we got to do it.
Yeah, on the Drink Chance Sports.
Yeah, sports.
You know what? To follow up on a question real quick, being that you said that you worked at a regular job, what do you think about Vin Baker's latest statement? Have you heard anything about Vin Baker with him saying that he's happy and
I saw that. I saw that. Now that's great, man. I think like
Vin Baker's at Starbucks? I didn't know that.
for sure.
Owns and works it.
Oh yeah, that's even better if you.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
You know,
you gotta do it.
It's always the cliche.
I played for Kevin Jackson too. My bad.
Right.
Oh, you played for Kevin Jackson?
I played for Kevin Jackson too. Yeah.
The cliche of losing money per se or not making or holding
I got lost.
money,
That's
but
my guy.
being an entrepreneur and being successful is big.
Nah, yeah, because as an athlete, people think that you make it and then something happens. And right now, financial talk in sports is high. It's dope to see. It's so dope to see, man, because I think it's really entertaining. I think it's really, like, we tell our mistakes to get back to the youth. And that's better than a story of saying something to encourage them to do something silly. You know what I mean?
Or to know better.
So then with Vin Baker, it's like, yeah, he worked at Starbucks. That's okay. And it came up, and now he's a coach. And like, if you're an athlete, at some point you're gonna have to retire. So now, yeah, you have to do something different, which is why, like, I'm lucky enough. You said what?
I said, like you said, no matter what it is, you have to do something different.
Yeah, I had to do something different at some point in time. I'm lucky enough to be around Nas, like to see Nas go from rapping to
You see the
tech.
evolution of a man.
Yeah, tech, yep.
I'm lucky enough to, kind of follow that career, lucky enough to follow this career.
Yeah.
And when you have those people that can inspire you, you know what I mean?
So
Vin Baker's
highlight the foundation.
Foundation, Artest Education Foundation. I launched it in 2007 because I got paid to go to LaSalle Academy by Mr. Ernest Lodge. And Chris Mullen, Mark Jackson ran through that program.
Chris Mullen, the great.
Everybody ran through that program. Riverside Church. So he paid for me to go to LaSalle Academy. When I made it to the NBA, I started to give 10 scholarships a year. I actually gave Marion left a scholarship to LaSalle Academy. But I would give 10 scholarships a year to go to school.
Wow.
I also gave college scholarships, 40,000 to West Virginia from Queensbridge. And then in 2007, it was just cash out of pocket.
Right.
It was like, because these people helped me, so I want to help. So then I started to turn it into a 501c3 in 2007 because I didn't know what a 501c3 was coming out of Queensbridge. I don't know what a 501c3 is. But then when I said, yeah, you can actually give scholarships and write it off. So I started to do that, and it's legal. So that was called Excel University. And then why would I name it Excel? Because if I'm giving scholarships to kids to go to school, I'm basically in college. So I just named it Excel University. But we didn't have a thesis, a theme, a mission. I don't know what a mission, thesis, theme is at that time. But so anyway, I changed it to Artest University for branding. So now it's Artest University. It's Artest University right now, but the website is artesteducationfoundation.org. And it's really for a group of 18 and up, where we teaching curriculum in literacy and health, sports, and finance. So initially we were trying to become a university, but you got to crawl, walk, and then run.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So we're crawling right now, Artest Education Foundation. And right now we have curriculums that you can explore if you want to be in finance, health, or sports.
So students are graduating?
We're just launching.
Okay.
So my son, Jerron Artest, is a developer. He went to USC.
Dope.
And the Cinematic Arts School is great, so he's an actual developer. So we're building out the product right now.
Dope.
We have a product. It's artesteducationfoundation.org. We also have Icarus.org is one of our other education products. EasyCareLink.com. That's our nursing staffing company. So what we're trying to do is give people things we didn't know. We want to give it back to you. And how do you funnel people into guidance? So we said, what, for us, it's artesteducationfoundation.org. And I can get more into it.
That's all.
Yeah.
But I just got this information in as well. You and Raheem played against Kobe Bryant in Providence?
Oh man, let's talk. Yeah, crazy.
Yo!
Pictures always show us.
Oh, no, yeah.
So check it out.
Go ahead, tell us.
So yeah, it's great. Yeah, you can move it any which way. So check it. So can I like this real quick?
Go ahead, please. Please, oh, my bad.
I'm with N.O.R.E, by the way.
Come on, let's make a look at that. Salute.
If anybody got any issues, come on, don't not make me a head coach because I'm with N.O.R.E.
Don't blame it on me, please. But go ahead. So this is back in the days. This is before Kobe hit the league. You and Raheem played against him, and y'all won in the tournament.
So we was in Providence. Coach Kevin Jackson.
Kevin Jackson.
Biggie Smith was there.
Yeah. Was you playing for Aim High?
I played for Aim High.
Okay.
You played for Aim High too?
Yes. Was this Aim High?
This was Aim High.
Okay, let's go.
Aim High against Kobe.
Let's go.
All right. So I worked out with Vince for the first time after Gaucho Gym. I got cut from Aim High.
Oh, wow.
Eric Chaffin, who played me in high school, we got championship together. Mike Chaffin, brother.
Okay.
So I lost the spot to Eric, but I went to every game. I was heated. I went to every game. I wanted to show him that I'm dedicated.
Yeah.
So I went to every game with Aim High, and I didn't play.
Right.
And Raheem was on that team.
Right.
And then I made the team the next year because I should have been playing, but I showed him why. So then I made the team, and he put me on the singing team.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, wow.
He put me on the singing team.
So how big are you, though?
I'm 6'5", but I started playing against Yeah, pause. I do have to date that.
Pause of the day. That was the first pause of the day.
Yeah, pause.
First pause.
So I'm 6'3.5".
Okay.
At that point, and then it's a great story. So Sham Guard's on the team, and Shaheem Holloway.
Okay,
Shaheem Holloway, head coach Hall. So we on the team with Dwayne Edwards, and then and Sham and Raheem.
Right.
I'm coming off the bench. I'm at the end. We also have Sharif, anyways, other players.
Okay.
So then Kobe's killing. I don't get into the fourth. He has 32.
Right.
Damn.
Kev Jackson, Metta. Ron, I'm Ron at the time.
Right.
Kevin's a personality.
Yes, he is.
You gotta have him on the show.
Yes, of course I will.
And he's legendary.
Yes.
So Kev Jackson, get in the game and put me on Kobe. So then Kobe had 8 points on me. So he did end with 40. And we talked about this, so I can talk about this. But he had 8 points on me.
Right.
Maybe 6, so he say 8.
Right. That's his number, 8. Come on, you gotta let him get
And
away with
Raheem
it.
was on that team. Raheem was starting. Raheem was not guarding Kobe. Raheem was not the best defender,
Right.
but he was okay. Good rebounder.
Right.
I think Sham was guarding. Dwayne Edwards was guarding Kobe. I think Sham was guarding my guy Sham.
Right.
He was guarding Kobe, but then they needed me on Kobe. But Raheem was on that team, and fast forwarding, because you got to give flowers to Raheem Johnson. I always do.
Please
I've been
tell me
doing.
how much you finished.
I've been giving flowers to Raheem for day one. I'm a day one Raheem guy. And he didn't know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was on that game. He played very well.
Right.
He had at least 20.
And all right, so hold
It's
on.
Raheem Johnson. What you talking about, 20?
That's light.
Yeah, let me just like. That shit light.
That's light.
So now, what? Because Kobe is a Philadelphia player at the time.
Kobe's Philly.
He's Philly at the time.
Yep.
Okay. So is he the man in Philly, or
Because he went to Italy with his dad.
Okay.
I hear on the stories, you would have to tell me his age. I can tell you where I was at if you tell me how old he was.
Right.
But he was away for a long time because his dad was overseas.
Wow.
His dad from Murray Bertram, Philadelphia. My dad went to Murray Bertram.
Wow. That's crazy.
My dad went to Murray Bertram. My dad from Philly.
Oh, I didn't know that.
West Philly, yeah. My
I
dad
thought he's
from
from the bridge.
I'm from the bridge. My dad from Philly.
Wow. And then we covered this. I think you said you sent mad kids from Queensbridge to Catholic school.
Yeah. We sent a lot of kids. We had a great program. Jose was running the actual summer league. So we had triple threat, and even Lance Stevenson played in that league.
Oh,
People come to me and say they played in the league. I don't even know. Even I think my guy Green from the Spurs.
Wow.
Danny.
Yeah, my guy, Danny Green. He said he played in triple threat, so we have that.
Wow.
And then we have, so from that was a spinoff of all the scholarships we was given. So we gave a lot of people scholarships. It was great. It was a great feeling.
It was dope.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Right. With the girls basketball.
Now I'm doing girls basketball. I'm trying to get into the league.
Before you go, Slime.
Good.
And I know you definitely don't have to, and I know you coach the girls basketball. You would never do one season with the Big Three if, and I know you
I did the Big Three.
You did early.
But my money wasn't good.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Like I wanted to invest. I didn't want the contract. Take whatever you're gonna pay me, put it in. I want a 10x or 5x.
Right.
And then they turned that down, so I was kind of. But my guys, I can see why. So I did that. I played in the Big Three, but I ain't played in a while. I would like for them to take my investment at that same valuation. What am I? A drug dealer? I'm an athlete investor. Fucking going.
No, you're right.
And now if you're selling for that X, now keep in mind I don't really care about it honestly.
Right.
But it's a great thing to discuss because financial literacy is hot right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's hot right
You
now.
was talking about a year one.
A long time ago.
That's what I'm saying.
Even All the Smoke.
Right.
Shout out to my guy Stack Jack. We played Indiana together.
Yeah.
So I did Quiet Storm that he was in, the first ever launch of Show Sports.
Dope.
So I was supposed to do the podcast, but I turned it down because principle. You know what I mean? It's like everybody trying to make money. You want to ask me, are you in this for the money? I mean, I think so. Yeah.
I mean, you can have a valid answer for why not, but of course, you're.
So, yeah, everybody's. So now, a return on your ROI.
Right, return
From your credit or debt financier, you're getting it from. So everybody's trying to create ROI. So now I pass on opportunities, and I'm happy to see my guys win.
Dope.
I talked to Stack for an hour on the phone about publication. This is the publication business. This is media. right? So my guy, I think I would have negotiated terms like this. And he'll say it. And I'm happy they're winning, but as a principal, I don't care if you're going to tell me, well, I'll give somebody else the deal. If you don't want to give me the deal because I'm reading all the red lines. Right? But I'm like, okay, give it to my guys. We all win. But if that same situation was in reverse and I heard it, I can't work with you, not because I don't like you, because you don't respect. You're looking at a narrative. We don't got to always entertain. So anyway, from that perspective, like, it's things like that we could talk about. And it's not to really attack the other side. It's more to give it a different perspective. People are not hearing these stories. So anyway.
Was Matt Harper one of your toughest players besides LeBron?
Matt Harper, I like Matt Harper, and thanks for bringing this up, man. I appreciate it. This is awesome. So I threw it out there. It was like, who you miss playing the most? Who was your toughest opponent? I said Matt Harper, but that didn't catch momentum from a media perspective. So I go back to like LeBron. But the reason I say Matt Harper is because when me and Matt Harper used to play, it was football. It was like, we never fought. We never threw punches, but it was great. Right. It was physical. And I miss Matt. And when he retired, I was retiring. I'm like, damn, we playing in Utah. I can't wait to play against Matt. Damn, this dude on the sideline.
With a suit on.
I said, Matt, what you doing? He's out retired. That's my guy. He tried to break my shoulder one time. Like he almost broke my shoulder. I was like, that's a good one. That's a good one. Damn. That's a good. Because he was boxing me. I caught my shoulder, pulled it, and pulled it out of socket. But I was like, ooh, that was a good. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, that's my guy. But anyway, I miss Matt.
Wow.
Yeah, the competition ain't the same no more when you see it from that perspective. It's not only win and attack, it's compete at the highest level.
He would do anything. He would do anything then, but we had a relationship like that. I ain't had a relationship like that.
Right.
Well, other players.
Right. So, besides the big three, do you actually miss the game period?
Oh, Big Three is great. I love the Big Three. I actually tried to raise with the...
I'm talking about the NBA. Do you miss being in the NBA?
Oh, NBA. Sorry, NBA, yeah. Oh, I love the NBA. When I first retired, it was hard. I told my whole team, I don't want to be around the NBA.
All right.
You know why? Because I had a long career. My career was different from people else. For other people, I don't care what they say.
Yeah.
So I needed a break.
Right? 17
18 years.
18 years? Okay, my bad.
So I took a long break. But I miss the NBA. You see... When you first retire, you want to play. When you first retire, you see a player, you want to play.
Right.
But I think when you get older, you become a fan. Now I'm a big fan. And it's great just to be a part of the NBA. We actually have a sports fund. It's called a sports group.
Wow.
And we're looking to invest in sports teams.
Wow.
And sports real estate. And it's great to have to be able to still try to win and to be able to compete for a championship. That's why we started this.
All right.
We tried 18 times, we got one.
All right.
All right, cool.
All right.
But now you can win more. You can still win more NBA championships.
All right.
So anyway, we have a sports group. So anyway, I'm still involved with the NBA. I do a lot of community service. So I probably can't play like I would like to, but I can contribute.
Right.
Do you think you could actually still play?
I'm 46, so if I had 3 years to train, yes.
Yeah.
But I would need a contract.
50.
Because I can't train, I'm not training just for a guest.
Right.
They would have to pay me now, and then I can train for 3 years.
Wow.
I'm not ready now.
You'll be available 82 games when you're 50?
Nobody's available 82
Who's the
games.
oldest person in the
I could
NBA?
play 50.
Can you Google that?
I could play maybe 45 games, 50 games.
I think LeBron.
Nah, not LeBron.
I would need to train.
Nah, LeBron's not the oldest.
older than LeBron.
Nah, there gotta be somebody older than LeBron in the NBA.
Yeah, I would need 2-3 years to get ready for the NBA.
Years for you to train games.
Nah, LeBron cannot be the oldest.
I would need 2-3 years. And be competitive. Yeah, I would need 2-3 years.
NBA right now.
I mean,
LeBron is definitely
it's doable.
Yeah, 3 years I can do it.
LeBron James is the oldest in the NBA.
You're not taking up a seat no more.
Yeah.
I can't do it right now.
No. But wow. Let's just say G League, the fundamentals of coming in. How do you feel about you participating in that?
Cheers.
Participating in the G League. Do you think the G League is important the way it was back then? Where they're teaching them...
Well, I think the G League is great.
Oh, you do?
I like it because it's a good model. Also, you can invest in these teams. A lot of people don't know, If you would
You
invest
invest in the G League
in
teams?
G League teams, yeah.
They're not operated by the big dogs, by the NBA?
They are, but they still taking investments through a vehicle. And now they all growing. And I love the G League. I think
I can't let you finish answering that. Sorry. Is that a side parallel statement with the WNBA? Do they have the same as far as like...
You can invest in WNBA.
No, but I'm talking about like the G League and investing in the WNBA don't have a G League.
Oh, yeah, WNBA don't have a G League. I coached women's sports for 7 years, so I'm a proponent, and I kind of see what's going on. But, yeah, women's sports is about to blow up.
Yes.
Yo, I like women's fastball. You missed the first round, so that round's done. But women's fast, come on, man. Just throwing the ball overhand. Mm-hmm. We always wanted to see that.
They also got volleyball professional too.
Volleyball, and they're making money too.
But also, like going back to the big three.
Yes.
The same day Drink Champs was on Bloomberg.
Yeah.
Ice Cube was on. They got an IPO.
That's why
coming out.
Yeah, big. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you wanted the IPO.
My God, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it came back around.
No,
That's how I tell my guys, patient capital.
He said he wanted it to be equity being paid.
Yeah, I don't want the money. That's the first conversation.
Anybody's gonna be able to do it now this year.
I got a little excited. Sorry, Ice Cube. I my guy.
No, he's speaking the right language.
But that's real
Patient
shit.
capital is important.
You my guy. You founded a group and your investors. I love you all. I know a lot of the investors, but this is an emotion at that point in time. You know, and it's like, accept the capital because we started that league. I thought Iverson owned some of it, but we started that league. So when you don't accept people's money, it's like, who am I? Who am I? Tight nitty? Like, you know, who am I? You don't accept my money. So anyway, from that perspective, and that's an opportunity for somebody to grow wealth in the future. You know, so now you're not thinking about fast money, we think about long money, and you go against that. So this is just a lesson.
As a plain devil's advocate, as a businessman, what if Ice Cube's like, what if it don't work? We don't want to waste your money.
$75,000, but not a lot of money.
Right.
Sorry, it's a lot of money. But it's an investment. It's a venture capital, early stage family and friends investment. Like, come on, you know what I mean? So anyway, from that perspective, now I hope the big three put me in that valuation. I deserve it because I played.
Yes.
Right, and then let's make it a public company. Make it $1 billion company. It has the potential.
Definitely.
But I think they got to work with. Yeah, I think the NBA would have to work. I think they should work together somehow. But
I believe they
I
are.
think they will.
I think they will.
I mean, they've been
We like
discussing
it.
it, but I think
I
they will.
guarantee you it works. You know why? Ice Cube. And then former players. Why wouldn't black people want to build something to the highest level, $1 billion company?
Well, Ice
yeah,
Cube
we're trying to invest. We're trying to invest.
yeah.
Meaning Ice Cube won, but the ex-players.
Yeah, we're gonna support you, my guy. Like we're investing in
Meaning
you.
this a win-win.
It's a win-win.
You can't lose.
And we started this.
Yep.
You got the big three because of us, because of the era.
Wait, that's a dangerous statement, bro.
As guys retire, they got a place to
would-
transition.
Wait, you said the big three started because of us.
No, all right, let me start with Ice Cube. Sorry.
Exactly.
No, I will start with Ice Cube. All right, let me not minimize his. But what I'm also saying is, just accept my $75,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just $75,000 because you're going to 10x that, and we want to teach people patience.
Yes.
In our neighborhood, it's fast. So if it's truly you're thinking fast and you want to teach patient money, don't worry about that quick 10 today, right? So if that's the case. If that's what we're saying, you know what I mean? And that's where I think talking about this topic is okay.
And then
Because I wouldn't talk about it.
Right.
I'll call N.O.R.E. and then Ice Cube was upset. I'll just say, sorry, man. I didn't mean to ask you that. So, I'm on Drink Champs.
No, but it makes sense for you to say it.
But yeah, I would love that deal.
This one comes from Capone. He said, when you went to the NBA and Capone let you hold his Benz for a few months, did you crash it?
You know the answer to that.
That's crazy in itself, but go ahead.
It was only a few months. But now, I don't like open-ended relationships. I like a close-end. How long, what's the date you want it back? That's what I would do now, but it was open-ended. Yeah, it's open-ended. I just got Capone's car. That's my cousin.
Same story. Capone used to come down.
Yeah, Capone.
See Sly. I had two, and I used to tell Capone, Whichever one you want, I would always give it to him too.
Nah, that's incredible.
Same story.
I did a donut with Nature. Nature was crying.
What, in the car?
In a Hummer.
Oh my God.
Hummer. We went to somewhere. I said, Nature, let's go do some donuts. Nature was like, I said, we're not gonna stop doing the donut. We came here to do donuts.
Where was this at?
This is in Jersey. We went to Jersey.
Okay. Don't be doing donuts in Queensbridge.
Nah, but the Hummer, I'm sorry, but the H1 Hummer, you go to an area where it's designated. Yeah, you could do it.
You could do that.
Yeah.
I'm going back to a Raheem question.
That's dope.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, got something?
That's dope. So now I wanna keep going back to girls basketball because my daughter plays basketball. But let's say the Ron Artest animal that you was back then, you mentioned a little while ago, you got two girls that played like you. How you develop them as young women in this business, let alone the game?
Yeah, I think it's all about no contingencies and no compromise, right? When it comes when you're dealing with women, you're coaching women. And then also, I think empowerment. And then it's also like, okay, how many times we've been out with our entourage is all guys?
Right.
I mean, how many times you seen rappers, the entourage all guys? So now it's like, what if you added women to your entourage?
Oh, shit.
I think it'd be better. But you talk on a business, from a business perspective.
Oh, I was going to say, you have to say as a business perspective.
Yeah, business,
what if entourage?
Huh?
What if
Well, whoever's the principal of that movement, you know what I mean? And then is what, whoever gets invited is invited. But I'm saying, like, you should be inviting women.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You should be inviting women.
How do you feel about them and their skill set where at this point now, they're dunking?
This is great. I mean, you look at Toby from Duke, and you got to watch this girl. She's dunking backwards.
She's dunking backwards.
It's going to take a little time, but it's going to get there.
Yeah, that's dope.
And there's a couple girls dunking right now, and the women's game is good. You know, the only two pivots you have is in the women's game. You don't have two pivots in the men's game. You only got one pivot. So if you see guys doing what we normally don't see, you know, you have a reason to be upset.
Right.
And hopefully, like Brunson's not doing that. But I don't want to go too deep into that. But the women's game, it's allowed. That's the only thing you'll see different. Sometimes it's two pivots.
Okay. Don't people don't understand that, but that would mean like coming in travel, or coming under the basket.
That's it. Yeah, I'll show you. Can I show you real quick?
Yeah, but watch out. That's not a wall. Watch out.
So basically, you see a guy, head fake, that's okay.
Pivot.
Dribble, head fake. And when you pick up, you can't do that.
You can.
Oh, no, that's a major issue.
That's a travel. You can't do that in jail. You can't do that. But in the women's game, you could, and then you could take that step. I've been coaching Division II women's basketball. You could do it in
you
Division
could
II.
take that step.
Yeah, Division I, they allow it too in women's, not in men's game. It's not allowed. So hopefully, but it's entertaining. But on the flip side, now you open it up for co-ed basketball. I mean, these executives are thinking high level, honestly. I'm not in their rooms.
Co-ed basketball?
No, I'm saying co-ed basketball
like
could be a thing.
Club teams.
There's co-ed basketball right now. And what I'm saying is, it'll be dope to see.
It'll
be dope to see.
Pro and not semi-pro, but there's recreation and other shit.
She can play. And
talk about her.
You think
what do you think about?
What do you think about her?
What do you think about the physical aspect that they keep saying that they're doing it because she's white?
I ain't think about all that because she's nice. Like, it's not that I like. It's not that I'm cooning and I'm excited for this white girl.
I'm glad you said that.
Right? More than this black girl. That's definitely not it. She's nice.
Is she not?
So no, she'll knock that shit down.
But I think what's happening is the media's attention going to her. But sometimes you got to show what Asia did and what Caitlyn did. You should show it at the same time.
Right.
Asia's next level.
Right.
Like Caitlyn's not ready. She's not at that level.
Right.
But she's showing you a different perspective. She's showing you like, ooh.
Mm-hmm. But the difference,
girl is nice.
I think the difference with Asia is that since she won the chip, she won the national coming in. Like Caitlyn never did that. Even though she had all the hype and broke all the records.
Right.
Asia walked in as a champ.
I mean, I hear the stories. I don't get too much involved in those type of stories. I definitely see them. I'm going to acknowledge that I see them.
That's real.
I definitely acknowledge that I see them. But I think, like, you know, I think Caitlin Clark is the real deal. Like, when Kobe was like Jordan, that's what brought us into Kobe. Because he felt like Jordan. Caitlin felt like Steph, right? It's like Stephen's leaving soon. Ooh. So now who's, right? Everybody want to be like Mike. So now guys want to be like Caitlyn. She's that deal.
You know, before Caitlyn, the comparison was Sabrina Ionescu with Steph. and they did the 3-on-3 competition. Did you ever do it? You never did a 3-point shootout. You never,
I wish I would have. Everybody wants to if you can, if you want to do it, but I never made it.
You never got invited to do the dunk competition?
A lot of those other girls, I never got invited. No, you try. Like sometimes you'll be an athlete. Now imagine like we train in the summer, we thinking about dunk contests. It's not only me. There's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That, hey, I would love to, but now I'm not getting picked. I didn't do nothing in the game.
Right.
Like you'll try early in November, you just try to get off. But by December, if you ain't doing nothing, you ain't doing nothing. Right. Over the rim. So yeah, there's a lot of athletes that probably December starts to think about just get buckets.
Dope.
Yeah.
Is it true you were in the Rucker Park and you brought the trophies to the hood?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
What was that like?
That was incredible. Yeah, so I played with Mousy, I played with Fat Joe, I played with Diddy at Rucker. I got 2 championships for Diddy. And I got 1 for Fat Joe. I had 2 for Fat Joe, I can't remember. But I played, so I'm coming from the hood. Now, I'm seeing Diddy all the time. You know what I mean? Because he paid us to play. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We go there, we pay him. Diddy said, yo, y'all win. We can buy everybody Rolexes. I say, yo.
Let's do that.
So check it. So at that moment in time, I'm at St. John's, right? So I say, in NCAA, you're not allowed to play in 2 tournaments. I can't play in Rucker and Nike Pro City.
Oh, wow.
So Reggie from N.O.R.E block, he's underlooked, honestly, but Reggie Jesse, we got drafted, went to St. John's the same year. Reggie's from N.O.R.E block. Reggie was all city. From Queensbridge. I know him. Like he's from All City, and he averaged 40. I never averaged 40. Reggie was nice. We went to St. John's together, but then I was out shouting. But Reggie's an unselfish player. He's always passing me the ball. You know what I mean? He's always passing me the ball. So I forgot how I got there. What question?
No, we was asking because you brought the trophies.
Right.
Yeah.
So then Reggie played in Nike Pro City, and I played in Rucker, and then Lugans. And at Ravenswood, Queensbridge, they brought home the Nike Pro City Championship.
Was Troy Battle on that?
Troy Battle.
Okay.
Yep, my guy, Troy Battle, goddamn.
Yeah.
Shit. Troy Battle was on that team.
Bringing you back?
Yes. Because Troy's a great baller.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
so I played with you. So we got and then so I won. I'm a part of the Nike Pro City, but I couldn't play legally with St. John's.
Okay.
But I was on that team.
All right, he's on both.
That's my team. But I went to play in the Rucker.
All right.
With Fat Joe. I mean with Diddy, I think. Yeah, with Diddy.
And what made you want to bring the trophies to the hood?
Yeah. And it was just a Rucker championship in Queensbridge. That's legendary. Like, you know what I mean? Because you know in the hood, everybody compete.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
So everybody like, they sold 500,000 records. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, now it's gonna sell 10 million records. Okay, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Over in Fleming's Pro.
Yeah.
And so this is what he was talking about. Queensbridge is fun.
Right.
One moment it'll be bad, but it's walking into Hollywood every day. Huh?
Right. Yeah.
It's a different feel. So, what would you?
The trophy.
So then we bring the trophy back. Sorry.
Yeah.
So then we bring the trophy back, and it was just people was excited and it was proud. Like Kenny Ito, Super Ed. Yeah, Super Ed came to my first game too.
Oh wow.
Super Ed was a real good player. Great player.
And big up Super Ed. Well,
I love Super Ed.
So because I remember me hearing that. And like that shit boosted the morale of the neighborhood.
Yes.
So it's like shit, for lack of a better term, for a New Yorker, Rucker Park trophy is like it's like an NBA trophy. It's kind of like
Absolutely.
And I don't think no one like saw actual Rucker.
Probably not.
Yeah. Was that the first time you doing that?
No, I brought a lot. I buried my player of the year in New York City with Shakisha. Her Mike was best friends.
Wow.
Shakisha was a dope baller.
Right.
And she had a heart attack on recenter floor.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I remember.
She was a baller. You know Shakisha?
Yeah, I don't remember her, but I remember that incident.
Yeah, right. So you heard about the incident.
Yeah, I heard about the incident, yeah.
Yeah, so we were the best players, and we were the same age. And we was the best players in the hood, and she also dated Mike. You know what I mean? And she's a pretty young lady at that time. And I look up, so I gave her my 1997 High School Player of the Year.
Yeah.
It was with her.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Nah, that's dope. That's dope.
So I brought a couple other ones.
Did you bring the championship trophy to the hood?
I donated my ring.
Oh, wow.
And I gave all the money away to mental health institutions, but then I think the Lakers might have brought it. Nah, but you know, the Lakers didn't bring it, but Queensbridge gave me something.
Okay.
They just drew something on some paper.
Wow.
Put it in this frame. I still have it.
Wow.
But yeah, it was but I did bring a championship. I ain't bring the actual trophy.
Wow.
Yeah, but man, what a proud time.
Yes, hell yes. Make some noise.
For sure. For sure.
And is anything else you want to?
Yeah, I mean, you know, this is Noriega, so I hit up N.O.R.E. Just so everybody know, I haven't been doing a lot of content. I'm starting to do this type of stuff. I love to talk about this. But when I saw that post by Earn Your Leisure, I thought that was an opportunity for me to say why, because I think people need to hear your whys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you need to know your why.
Right.
So then I thought it was an opportunity. So anyway, we here.
Salud.
Yeah, man.
Salud. Thank you.
Cheers, man. Drink champs alone.
Drink champs, hell yeah.
And you got the flowers.
Yeah, congrats on everything, man.
I got a question for you.
I got a question for you. Got 40 companies, man.
Well, okay, let me perspective. Not every company is great.
Okay.
And I don't want to talk about people ask you how much you got. Yeah. You know what I mean? Who cares about that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anybody out there, if somebody asks you how much you got, well, why do you need to know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right? And a lot of people, that's too much information. Too much.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's too much information because you're asking a guy now when the salaries are being exposed, not everybody know what you got. So you already know what people got. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So anyway, I say that because it would be great if athletes could sign contracts. Right. Nothing be exposed. Because sometimes it brings a lot. But I wanted to say, it was something I wanted to say. Oh yeah, I got a question for you. Mm-hmm. I had this question for you. Okay. Off camera.
Okay, no, we on camera.
Off camera.
Hey, is it true? You know Hostage Media?
I don't know.
You know what? We'll just, whatever you want to do with this content, honestly.
Okay.
So you know his friends.
I don't know. I'm
okay,
not on top.
So anyway, I was gonna ask this question, but so we had, metaphorically speaking, 2012. I interviewed Kobe 2008. So I was the first athlete doing podcasts. Nobody was doing it.
Yeah. I remember that.
And nobody was doing it. So I did it. I had something similar.
Wasn't this a sports show? Though?
Yes.
Okay.
And so you ready the sports show? Yeah. I had the camera. I bought all the cameras.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And then Hostage said, "Oh shit, N.O.R.E. came."
Right.
Bye.
Right.
And then, but nothing was popping.
Right.
I mean, nothing was happening in this space.
Yeah.
At that time.
Right.
But for me at that time, you know. When you rapping with the crews in your neighborhood, you all can't be doing the same thing.
Right.
So at that point in time, we were doing the same thing in everything that we were doing.
Right.
But I felt like, you know, I turned down a lot of opportunities to do podcasts. I ain't gonna say that.
Wow.
Because I see it and I'm like, wow, you're in this podcast position as a boss.
Right.
And I'm watching this shit, I never would have expected this.
But why? Because you were doing something, it wasn't a podcast, but you were doing wasn't it what label?
I was doing
when this is when you first retired, right?
Well, when I first retired, I always was doing something in sports. But I was doing a podcast. I was doing entertainment. But I wasn't really pursuing it. I was you know what I mean? I wasn't really serious. But to see, I was having fun for sure. I was having fun. And I also didn't. I was telling people, hey, if you want to make some bread, I think we could do this podcast. But it wasn't something I was interested in. It's like you gotta go pull your weight. But it's all literacy. It's all a learning. And everybody. I mean, look at that. 22 years old. People's in college. At 25 years old, people in college. How many people in our entourage is in college? So it don't even matter. Okay, we'll get to college from N.O.R.E. If you really pay attention. You can launch.
You know what I want to ask you? Warren Sapp is my friend, right?
Oh, I love Warren. That's crazy.
And I'd never seen him so happy when he started to coach, right? Again,
the football player.
Yes, Warren has a football player.
He loves marine life.
Yeah. He would jog with sharks and all that. But you know what I'm saying?
Need him.
I seen him. And since I seen him work for Colorado, him coaching fulfills his thrill.
Yep.
Is that the same with you? Because let's admit even with me with hip hop when I got
smoke another one?
Yeah, go ahead. You can smoke. Go ahead. Get busy.
What about the time, Mr. Lee?
No problem. You good?
Mr. Lee, am I good?
We don't got no more.
That's my guy. If he say yo Metta, you out. Yo Metta, you gotta leave.
No. We're never gonna say that. But listen. So like I said, even for me, like when I figured I wanted to start media,
Yeah.
podcast is the perfect thrill for me. So, and then when I look at, like I said, I'm look at Warren, like when he took over Colorado, like I don't want to say take over because, you know, somebody would quote me on it. But, you know, he became a coach on Colorado.
Yeah.
Well, what's my man named Dion. It fulfilled something for him. Is that what this like, is like with coaching? With the girls?
I love coaching, yo.
Yeah. Does it fulfill that need to like still be in the game?
Listen,
or still play?
I'm glad I'm talking to you. N.O.R.E, have I spoken to you about sports before? In business, I have. Remember I said, I said, you can help me get a head coaching job.
Right.
Remember I said you that?
Okay.
Let's not talk about that.
Okay, all right, cool.
I don't want to talk about that.
Cool.
But what I'm saying is in sports, just to bring him back, like,
no, but what I'm asking is like, does the coaching like fulfill you? Because
that's what I'm getting to. Yeah,
it's the same. I
just want to let you know. That's why I said that.
Yeah, okay.
I love coaching.
Wow.
Vince Smith. I will hire Kevin Jackson.
Hold on. Artie?
Yes, I will hire Artie Cox.
Yep.
Would you be happy if I hired Kevin Jackson if I was a head coach?
Hell yeah, and Vincent Smith. That'd be so dope.
That's gonna be good. They can't stop us.
Yeah, that'd be so dope.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
so now I got your help. I got it. So N.O.R.E, all right. So I'm gonna be a head coach, and we're gonna win a championship, and I have. So, you know, you give me a head coaching job, right? We're gonna win a championship.
Nah, that's dope.
Hey, but check it out. This is great, and hopefully this is not too much content. But this is how I talk to N.O.R.E.
That's right. Salute, man.
Hey, can I talk about my cousin got a baby with you? That's okay?
Yes.
All right, sorry. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Y'all family. March 4th is Nasim's birthday, but you kept saying March 4th. Yeah.
March, okay, so this is great because, like,
it's family, man. This is family. Come on, man.
Family. For sure.
Oh, my little dogs.
But we want to make this about you. We want to make this about you.
Are you making it about me?
We got to make it about you.
But it's good to, like, all right, cool. It's kind of
because
I'm not doing a podcast. I'm just like,
yeah, you know why? Because it's like rappers. We have this, right? Like, so that's the reason why. A lot of you see my older rappers, they all got podcasts now, right? And people are calling it post-podcast syndrome, right? Or post-rap syndrome, that's what I meant to say. Post-rap syndrome. So, but I'm proud of this.
You're early.
Because it's an invasion of it. It's an invasion of it right now because there's so many. There's so many, and it's like, all right, cool. Like, I understand this walk of life because, like, we used to the thrills. We used to hearing people cheer, and then when you like saying, you know what? Sometimes you can stay on stage forever, right? But some of us, we don't have the injuries, but you know the records play out. The records play out, so you realize you can't really stay on stage. So this is the new thing for rappers. You think that for an ex-athlete or an ex-ball player, you think that that's the best thing to do is to stay in the game, like somehow, like how you doing with the coaching? Is because it's the same like type of thrill, or
I think, all right, so I'm gonna answer that in two parts. It's definitely important to build your structure. Once you make some money, you gotta build your infrastructure.
Right.
You know, so all your documents and LLCs gotta be right. Because you don't wanna be spending your principal. Wait for the interest. So that first year you're working with your interest. I just wanna start there. But then when you get to the basketball piece, you don't have to. But if you love it, that's you. So I love coaching. So for me, I'm associate head coach. Right, and I'm coaching, and I'm also having leisure time, like I am.
Right.
You see it. I'm with N.O.R.E. Right. So I want to just repeat that. I'm with my guy. But I love coaching. Right. And I think like, why? Because you want to win a title. Like why do you rap? Because I want to go platinum.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
I want to win a championship, and I think we can do it.
And this is. When you guys play, y'all play in LA mainly or California, right?
You know, Division I and Division II is a little bit different.
So y'all travel?
Yes, but obviously the budget at Division II is low.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we're trying to make Division II hot. Division II basketball is already have infrastructure.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right.
So I love coaching Division II. Now the audience is not going to be as big, but for me it gives me a thrill. Because it's organized.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like down the Goliath. When you take down the giant.
And then now we're playing against. So we're not the greatest team, but but I'll just talk openly.
Right.
We're beating Division I's.
Okay, right.
As you should.
Wow.
Yeah, we're beating Division I's, and that's okay. Division I's that we beat, that's okay. But the thing is, like, it's a good platform because you can't go Division II. You can't go Division I. Go Division II, get your college degree, and build your relationships.
So what that means is, for those that don't understand, Division I, you're getting the top tier talent. You're getting like the top 5 recruits, the top 10 recruits of high school in the nation.
Right.
For the most.
For Division II, you're offering scholarships, you're offering academics, and you're offering a ton of play. But some students or players that aren't top 5, top 10 in the nation, you can get an academic scholarship, where the top Division I is a free ride all the way.
Now, Division III is not a free ride, but Division II is a free ride.
Right.
And
so it's money. It's really money.
Yeah, but so I love it.
Are they selling the girls' jerseys?
You're not selling jerseys, but the girls are getting degrees.
They're getting the NILs. They're getting
Civil
the NILs.
engineering, mechanical engineering, criminal justice. So they're getting degrees.
No, I don't think there's NIL.
It's a different offering.
Right.
So it's still exciting.
Division II, you guys are NIL in it?
We are NIL, but it doesn't matter because Division I.
How much are y'all giving? Because if they can
there's no NIL,
right?
So there's an opportunity in Division II.
There's an opportunity,
and now private equity.
Division I is NIL.
And you see private equities buying into Division I. I don't know if you see that, but now private equities buying into Division I, like they sports teams.
Reebok, Adidas.
Right now, you go.
That's why the NILs are so.
Go Google
it.
So you could buy one of these teams
at university.
Yeah,
you could actually invest.
That's crazy.
But SEC compliancy, I am not selling an investment to nobody. Please, I'm not selling an investment to anybody.
When you go,
I like that too. I like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can actually invest in college athletic departments.
Yes.
But that's pretty dope. But yeah.
So let me ask you that question. Because you was also McDonald's All-American.
Yeah.
So that jersey is going to be that jersey is going to be, you know what I mean? Like, especially when you get the Hall of Fame, because you're going to get to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
But
I just want to tell people, I just like to give credit to my people from the streets.
Right. But you're going to get that Hall of Fame. But now we see that the college players are getting paid off their jersey.
Yeah.
Now, you go to the Hall of Fame now, you got the All-American, the McDonald's game, right?
Yep.
The McDonald's game. Now, all of these jerseys are going to pop back up.
Right.
Do you get paid for any of that shit?
Honestly, no. Like, if you don't have a contract, the obvious answer is no.
Wow.
But like,
wow.
And music and sports is the same business, right?
Wow.
So from that perspective, ideally, you would be negotiating IP from the jump.
Right.
But you ain't negotiating no IP from the jump.
It's not like the manufacturer. The manufacturer that's making the jerseys and making the McDonald's jerseys.
Yeah.
You have to have something with them.
You ain't negotiating IP from the jump, right? Like as a 15-year-old, you try to get all you want is MVP.
No, you want playing time for film.
So from that perspective, I think like now as NIL's introduced, I think we'll see more of this start a little earlier.
Wow.
It's incredible to see. It's incredible to see. I love sports and entertainment. I feel like it's almost equal.
Right.
You know, but and you asked the question, but I'm
Nah, but that's crazy because now these college students are getting paid off their jersey, correct? They don't earn
they're
them.
getting paid.
But they're getting residuals,
They're getting
right?
paid to hold up a drink and say, "I drink this."
Right.
You know, like,
$10 million.
They get paid for everything.
Like they're making.
Wait.
But they still need structure right now. So this is another thing. So N.O.R.E, if you saw somebody
this is
out,
crazy. It's crazy.
if you saw a play out, right, you see you just see a random athlete you heard about. He hot. He making bread as they are. So he making bread,
Income.
and you see him out. Is your first reaction to give him some financial literacy?
Right.
No.
As somebody that want to give it back, that's in the media business.
Right.
You know what I mean? No, right? But it's like
And you assume he got it.
and you're assuming that everything's okay. But what I found out was everything was not okay. So I'm so excited. It's an opportunity for us to give back. Because, you know, hey, if we come to you and we say, hey, is everything okay? We're not digging in your pockets.
right. You're not pocket checking.
I don't care what you got. I just want to know, you good? How's your infrastructure?
Right.
You know? I'm not saying you're not good. I'm just asking, are you good?
Yeah.
And that's not in your due diligence of associate coach. That's just speaking as a mentor.
Well, transparently, I have a sports agency. I have to say that.
Okay.
So I have SEC compliancy, artestmanagementgroup.com, SEC compliancy.
Damn.
Where's
There you go.
Yeah, but transparently,
Grown up, man.
you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we have a sports agency.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, we have.
That makes sense. That makes sense now.
I said that.
Yeah, because I'm not selling nothing to nobody.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're sharp. You're sharp as fuck, dog.
I'm all grown up.
But so I have two agencies. So I'm Kobe Shinto.
The story.
She has a Doing Nothing Average agency, and then Stacey Laywood, Laywood Sports and Entertainment.com, and then Kobe, and then Doing Nothing Average.com. Those two of my agents, and then we have a couple others. So yeah, we in it, and then we also have. At some point, transparency. At some point, I'm going to have to make a decision if I'm getting into sports ownership or management, or agency, sports agency. But it shouldn't stop the momentum. I just want to throw that out there real quick. But yeah, you know, we love sports.
We love sports here too.
We love sports. I always say
Let me be the last question. Let me take the pictures and do the drops, right?
Yeah.
Okay. For a kid from the hood who loves basketball.
The N.O.R.E podcast is big.
Thank you. For a kid from the hood that loves basketball, right? They grew up with they piss poor, but they got that passion. What do you suggest? Like that same 8-year-old kid, you know what I mean? Like I think you said your father started you at 8, but what are we talking about?
Yes.
A kid from Opelika, a kid from Compton, a kid from Marcy Projects. You know,
yes.
I'm just saying.
I just want to say, yes. Keep going, N.O.R.E.
Yeah, so like, what do you say to that 8-year-old kid that wants to live that same dream that you live? Doesn't have the resources. All they have is their heart. Like really.
Yes.
But
like Far Rockaway.
Yeah,
like
their heart is that enough. So what do you say to that 8-year-old?
Well, one, I want to say like the reason I can't cut you off when you have. Like tequila, which is upper, is not a downer, so I think this is okay. So I should not be not a head coach for drinking tequila.
Yeah.
Because you're friends with people that drink downers. I'm drinking tequila.
Yeah.
So okay.
But what do you say to that 8-year-old?
Yo, what was your question again? Like
the 8-year-old that's like he wants to play ball. He has the passion. He just doesn't have the resources. What is this guy?
Yeah, community got it. Like let's think of Far Rockaway.
Right.
Far Rockaway. What people don't understand about Far Rockaway is it's the roughest part in New York City to live in.
Wow.
It's 2 hours no matter which way you talk about it. So let's just talk about that as a case study. I grew up in Far Rockaway in the summertime. And so if you're a kid and you get one case study and you take this case study and you bring it around, I would say like, you know, it's not all about sports or entertainment. Right. Like I think you have to learn how to build stuff. I think you have to, you definitely want to adapt with the times, but what skill set do you have? That's what I would say first. Because the majority, only a few people going pro. That's the stats. Right. So then, like, I would say learn how to build your community. And right now, I think there's opportunities. They're gentrifying right now. So if that's truly the case, I think you should give some of those literacy jobs. You got to do it 3 years in advance, and you teach them how to build their own communities. You know what I mean? Because it's things you could do. It's plumbing. How long does it take to get a plumbing license? Or I got a company, BuildOps.com.
Wow.
BuildOps.com. HVAC is a big company.
HVAC is a big thing.
HVAC, refrigeration.
Electricians and all of that.
But I'm saying like slow money, you know, and then how do we support each other? So anyway, and then also under the context of being on the show, I feel like I want to say certain things.
Right, come on. Let's go.
We call it drunk facts anyway, dog.
Yeah. And because it's crazy too, like just seeing N.O.R.E. And we can ask any questions you want to know.
No, but to that 8-year-old, because I feel like you gave him financial advice, but he needs basketball advice. What
basketball advice? Go to Artest Education Foundation. Honestly, and say you need basketball advice.
Okay.
So right now, Artest Education Foundation, because right now we're just trying to figure out. We never launched the program we are now, but I've done so much in philanthropy. You know, I've done so much. I had one group tell me, Metta, you know, you don't really meet compliancy for your foundation to receive funds. I'm saying, well, what do you mean? This is 2025.
Right.
In 2010, I raffled off my championship ring. It's documented, and I gave away $671,000.
Nice.
So what are you talking about? Why are you making it a loophole?
The Lakers ring?
No. Yes, the Lakers ring.
What did you get for
my
that?
Lakers ring? Yes.
What did you get for it?
What I did. So Diddy, shout out. You know, Diddy offered $225,000. I played for Coach Diddy, so I don't know. So he offered $225,000. I said that's not going to be enough because if I raffle it for $1, I think I can get my money. Not for me. I'm not putting it in my pocket. I just had a cause.
Yes.
So anyway, and he also the Rucker Championship. He owed us $18,000 watches. Like, but I say that because not why everybody else thinking about it. I played for Coach Diddy. So that's all I'm saying because sometimes you can't avoid talking about Diddy.
No. Well, we don't mind.
Right? And then perspective on it, and this is revolt.
Right.
This is revolt. So if this is revolt,
Right.
then
X-name on the X-name. Right. Right.
But this is why I do what I do.
Right.
Right? I see a rapper, I'm like, yo, like, okay, what's the bigger picture? I see a ball player, what's okay? What? And I'm mentoring boxers right now. I'm not gonna say their names,
Right.
but I'm actually mentoring like boxers, basketball players.
That's moving too.
And it's so exciting.
I heard this the other day. I kept researching you, and you were saying that at one point in your life you was watching boxing more than you was watching
I love
basketball.
boxing. Yeah,
Wait, for you?
My dad's 2-1. You go to boxrec.com, which is the main. I think you all been to box. I think 20% of you been to boxrec.com.
Yo, my pops watch boxing every day in Brooklyn.
So my dad's on
New York City.
My dad's on BoxRec.
Dope.
He's 2-1. Then he had me.
Right.
So that's what happened. So my dad's 2-1. He's a professional boxer. He's from Philly.
That's that
Right.
shit.
You know what I mean?
Well, they
So
big time there.
yeah, he had me, but I love boxing. It's my favorite sport. We had Canelo. Intrinsic.com. That's my CPA accounting firm. I'm not promoting to you, but Canelo signed to Intrinsic Biz. Intrinsic.biz. We have so I launched that in 2015. But I love boxing because in boxing you can get a larger management fee. That's legal.
Wow.
I ain't saying none that's not legal. But in basketball, it's at 4%. Boxing is different. So, but I love boxing, and I think like Louis from 10th Street, Louis from my block, he the first person to knock down Roy Jones. You know Louis, maybe.
Yeah.
Louis from
He's
my
in
block.
my notes.
Yeah, so anyway, you should do a little history.
Right.
He has trained some of Floyd Mayweather's fighters. This is Drink Chance Sports.
Word.
You know what I mean? So he's also from my block. He's from his building attached to Lime Meat building. Like so, and he also won titles, and his family was winning kickboxing. So his sister and his little brother, kickboxing championships at the same level. So he actually, and Roy Jones anyway, people forget about Louis. But boxing is like, why do I love boxing? My dad boxed. My dad used to take me to the Lost Battalion in New York, but he would keep me away from boxing. He didn't want me getting hit. So my dad, I would see.
CCE.
Yeah, he never wanted me to fight. You know what I mean? So my dad's 2-1, and he fighting, and I want to learn because that's my dad's in my life, even though he was like, to my mom, he wasn't the best. I won't get into that, but to me, he was there every day.
Right.
So then he kept me from boxing. But the crazy thing was, it's a great story though. The crazy thing was, 2026, something like that, maybe 24, I don't quite remember. My dad got me on the phone.
This year?
This is 2004, sorry, 04, 06. Who's Muhammad Ali trainer?
Bundy.
What's his full name? Angelo Dundee.
Yes, Dundee.
Sorry, Angelo Dundee. So Muhammad Ali trainer. So I'm like, Dad, how the hell are we on the phone with Angelo Dundee? Or my dad, I always wanted to give him 4 fights. Now, what year I just say?
04.
Okay, let's talk about 04. So you see, are people fighting now?
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, 04, I'm not fighting now. I'm not doing it now. I'm turning down everybody. I'm not doing it now.
Right.
It's too late. I'm 46. I'm on vacation.
Right.
I'm not fighting anybody.
Train, but not fight.
I ain't fighting against nobody. But in that
You're
era,
on vacation.
in that 2004, I thought like what Jake Paul is doing right now.
Right.
I would have loved
That's
to be in that
celebrity
era.
boxing?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's 2004.
Except if he did that, yeah.
No, but Mike was different in 04, 06.
Huh?
Tyson.
I'm not saying I'm gonna fight against Mike Tyson.
Right.
I'm saying I was thinking about what Jake Paul was doing.
Right.
Yeah, I do not want to get hit in my head.
See it now.
I got an offer from Triller.
Right.
I said, yo, there's no amount of money y'all can offer me. I told him, you know what I mean? He said, he said, okay, 500,000. That's definitely not enough to fight.
Right.
But I think I do think I would be more entertaining. I have a better track record. But you know what I mean? I have a way better track record, so how? Right, so anyway. But anyway, I love boxing that much. We got boxing. Cordell Booker. We just signed Cordell Booker.
Dope.
He lost against Fundora, but everybody's losing against Fundora. So I ain't tripping.
What is it called? Transitboxing.com. What is it?
Oh no, intrinsic.biz is our CPA accounting firm where we manage only accounting, all fiduciaries, taxes and fiduciaries. We have another company that where we signed Cordell Booker to our box. It's PGT Sports. That's where we got Cordell Booker, and we got more boxers though. But I'm like behind the scenes now. But this is, I love. But anyway, boxing. I can go on and on about boxing. Like I call Floyd. I ain't gonna talk too much about it.
Okay.
Floyd's my guy. I always check up on Floyd, and Floyd's so dope. Like he would give me tickets to the games, to the fights. I say games, to the fights. He'd give me 8 tickets. I'm like, hey, family, we got 8 tickets to Floyd Mayweather tonight on the front row. Like, I love Floyd, and I'm not talking about one fight. So I'm like always like, Floyd, what can I do for you? But Floyd Mayweather, I feel like, he doesn't drink. I've been out with Floyd. He don't drink, he don't smoke. And I'm like, that's inspiring to see as an athlete, and then also we see the stuff that's happening now. But we talked about ways to support each other, right?
Yeah, facts. Absolutely.
We talked about ways to support each other, but that's sports.
So I got a good one for you.
Yeah.
And then you're never gonna hear my mouth again.
I'm like, I'm on my guy with N.O.R.E. I can say what I want.
Yeah. This is nothing crazy or anything like that, because you've had a long career, and I count your career after basketball.
Is that lady still around?
Too.
Yeah, she's here.
No,
she left.
Yes.
Okay, fine. I was just going because there's a little bit of kava left.
Right.
But a little kava.
Nah, it's okay. Nah, I was just gonna put water in it.
Meaning,
is it water?
Mr. Lee got you.
And,
thank you, Mr. Lee.
And I mean this from the beginning of your career, getting $1. The first dollar you ever got paid professionally. So it might be NBA, it might be before that, all the way till today.
Yeah.
A regret that maybe might help a younger kid.
Yes.
Or someone who's had the kind of success you've had.
So I do want to say,
athlete,
yes.
One regret you may have had that you might be able to help someone else.
So I'm gonna say that, like, I used to do homework on 12th Street because, like, I was in my house and there was things going on. I don't want to talk about it because my mom and dad is awesome. But so I'm gonna do my homework outside on 12th Street. That's when I'm doing my homework. Now you see my grades. I told you about my grades.
Yes.
All right. You see what I'm saying? So it's about the lock-in. You know what I'm saying? Because like at home, it's like, where are you gonna do your homework? Don't we gotta do homework? I tell you, when Bantu went away, you lose 2 weeks of school. When you lose 2 weeks of school in 1993, how are you gonna catch up? You're gonna get left back. Right? You're gonna get left back.
It's a fail.
It's a fail. How are you gonna catch up? And we know that it's a stat. So from that perspective, I gotta give this information. Right? You gotta give this information. And then also, you gotta get, if somebody's being locked up, it should not be tied to the school system. If you're in jail, you should still graduate. Because who knows why?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, who knows why this kid went left?
And why the school doesn't pick up? Why doesn't
who knows?
the jail or the DYS or the juvenile pick up where that kid is in school while he's locked up?
So for me, in 1993, I wanted to be a math teacher. I was a 204. I wanted to be a math teacher. That's why I majored in math architecture. I wanted to be a math teacher because at that age, I was going through a lot. And now I can complain about it, but when you're on these type of platforms, you can talk about it. When you're on these type of platforms, you can talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I said, you know what? Just so happened I know N.O.R.E.
So the regret is?
Okay, ask the question again.
Yeah,
the regret.
He wants to know your regret.
The one regret. That
The
you
one, I'll give you a few.
Okay.
Yeah,
I only want one.
I'll give you one and then we'll go.
Yeah.
We'll smoke and N.O.R.E. say, get the hell out of here. We
No, we good.
All right, so I would say, so the first thing I was signed to, and I also want to give content, but I'm also trying to give content respectfully. But like, so I signed with Dwayne Martin.
Yeah.
The actor.
Yeah, the actor.
Yeah. Only one Dwayne Martin. Name a second one.
Kylie Watson.
No, my bad.
Name a second Dwayne Martin.
No, my bad. I just had to think of it.
I don't know.
I know him.
I'm actually not challenging you. I'm actually really curious. Do you know another Dwayne Martin?
No,
it's
I'm not sure.
I
don't think so.
No, but for those that don't know, Dwayne Martin, a.k.a. Kylie Watson.
I knew.
From Above the Rim.
Okay, great. I didn't know that. Oh, no, he was in Above the Rim. Same guy.
Kylie Watson. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, great. Okay, that's his name?
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, he was my first agent. He came to Queensbridge. So I love Dwayne, and he's a real close friend, and Tisha, his wife, and they divorced since, but they both really good friends.
Yeah.
So he's my first agent. But I think like at that time, so I do want to say I wanted to buy a Prius. I'm sorry, a Caravan, because when you were in high school, right, in 1996. You don't got a car.
Right.
Where are you looking at in New York City? Tell me where you, I know you did it before. Tell me, N.O.R.E.
What? Dollar van?
Newspaper.
Oh, okay.
The newspaper.
Okay.
As everybody looks at the newspaper, who from New York?
Yeah.
So you see that Caravan, you see that Chrysler. You ain't looking at no Benz.
Right.
You too young. That's your range.
Well, rappers, they out of control.
But I'm sure N.O.R.E. looked at a Chrysler before in the New York Newsday.
Was the MPV.
In 93 was the MPV. Felipe Lopez had an MPV.
No, he a foul Negro, man.
What's your ethnicity?
I'm Colombian from New Jersey.
He looked at a Christ.
That's not ethnicity.
No,
New Jersey.
MPV.
That guy
Felipe Lopez.
Felipe Lopez is
That guy
Dominican.
definitely
Yeah,
looked
he's
at a
Dominican
Christ, but he
from
didn't look
Washington
at a
Heights, right?
Yes.
So I wanted to buy a Caravan. My first check in the NBA. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
I wanted to buy a Caravan. I wanted to buy a Caravan. Caravan. And remember it was hot.
What, the MPV?
Every family had not the MPV.
The Dodge Caravan?
Not the MPV. Every family had.
The van?
They had rims on them shits out there.
I had a kid at 16. I'm at LaSalle.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I ain't even thinking like how you think. I just need something to get
rims on them
this.
shits. Dudes had rims on them.
I got 5
that's
kids.
his girl that got him thinking like that. That's
So anyway, and then when you get persuaded to do something other, like buy more, like you shouldn't be persuading nobody to buy more.
Damn.
You ain't even work off your principle yet.
Oh, but you talking on a level where
It's not another level. It's just something we should tell people.
we should know at
It's
least.
not nobody. It's not another level. You should not be working
The
on your
younger
principle.
generation should be at this.
Yeah.
Hopefully they watch.
So anyway, now it's like now we go back to my dude from. Sorry, I'm excited though. But this guy was telling me today. Yeah, New Yorkers talk with their hands. I'm from New York. I'm like, I guess we talk with our hands.
Yeah, we can't help it.
But remember, the whole question was the regret.
Oh, yeah. Do you have
Name one.
Yeah.
I don't want you to name 10 of them.
Yeah.
For what? From what?
For regret.
Any regret that you can help a young person coming behind you
I would
that
say,
love you to not
I would say, and nowadays, I would say family first. Because so many athletes, what's happening is athletes, entertainers, there's no knowledge transferring back. If you look at the, I guess the wealth gap, right? And it's okay to talk about it. Like, you can't hate on somebody for having more than you. I just want to say that. But, the wealth gap, trillions of dollars in ownership of, call it the white Anglo-Saxon and Jewish, right? Yeah. And then next is Indian. This is public knowledge because I just read it
a fact.
online, right? And then blacks, I looked at it and it was nowhere to be found. So that's not even in, under management. Not even management because we spend. Right, we spend a lot of money. So from that perspective,
$4 trillion, FYI.
Right, from that perspective, and then also I think people deserve, right to have a great end of life. Like I was the first supporter of RFK and Metta World Peace from 12th Street.
Yeah. RFK, that's Robert Kennedy.
Yeah, but he done fucked up now.
But let me talk about like
we gonna get him out of here. My fault.
I'm not gonna cut you off. I would never.
No, go ahead.
I want to just talk about why I mentioned that.
Okay.
Why I mentioned that was because they reached out to me. I'm doing a lot of positive stuff. And I think you reserve the right to give back. No matter what you've been through in your life, you deserve the right to give back. So I was the first one. I was the first supporter, the first entertainment sports. Look at it on YouTube. And you'll see me introduce the VP. You'll see me introduce his VP. And then what you'll also see is Mr. Trump, I'm saying this as I'm an independent voter publicly.
Right.
But you'll also see them say that I don't feel like going against RFK. I don't want to get too much into that, but I do. But and I was the first. So from that perspective, I asked him, could I be his VP?
His VP?
Yeah. That's my guy.
And what did he do?
It was one of those things that is not realistic. It's not realistic. What I'm saying is, from a health perspective, you got to get in where you fit in politics and social impacts. It's not going to be perfect. But if you're trying to give back, you want to give back at the highest level. Right? So if that's the case, like I love the fact that we should be eating healthy. You know, I've also listened. I also watched Dr. Sebi, right? And I learned how to eat healthy. So now it's like it's about us. We're not in competition. Why we got to be in competition with you?
Right.
I mean, we just getting it. So anyway, you know, I was excited to like, Mav Hoffa, that's my guy. Ask Mav. Me and Mav had a lot of conversations. You know what I mean? I got a record with what's the guy that battled the best battle rapper? Sorry.
Murder Mook?
Nah, the one that battled him.
Loaded Love.
Loaded. Sorry, Loaded. Sorry.
Yeah.
I got a record with Loaded. I love Loaded career. We talked about a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is a great opportunity. Anyway, we'll ease up.
But I'm gonna leave this last one.
We with you all the way.
Because this is what I want to know. Like when you squashed the beef with the guy, right? From
He and Trey?
Green, what's his name? Green?
You said squash?
Yeah, the guy that you thought threw the beer at you, or he threw the beer
John
at you?
Green. Sorry, yes, John Green.
John Green,
Yeah.
right?
The brawl?
Yeah. Did you squash the beef with him before you won the championship? Or after? Because you think, like, was that good karma coming back to you? Like, you reaching out to him and y'all developing a relationship, and then all of a sudden you win the championship? You think that was good karma? What do you? Am I asking?
Yeah, I gotta let you ask your question, N.O.R.E.
Yeah.
I've seen N.O.R.E. And please remind me of his question, please.
Right.
I just want to say something. So I seen N.O.R.E. when he first started his show. I got an opinion. Right? So and then N.O.R.E. will always cut people off, and I was like, why is N.O.R.E. always cutting people off? Right? And then I'm like, so I'm like, why is he always cutting people off? But I'm trying to pay attention. So I said, he's trying to keep the show moving.
Yeah.
I say he's trying to keep the show moving. But you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I've been watching the show a long time.
No, but do you think that because when you squashed the beef with the dude, the one that threw the beer, that was before you won the championship, correct?
Yo, yeah. So what happened was, can I get another shot?
Yeah. Come on.
I feel like we're getting kicked out soon.
No, give him a little piece.
Because I want to.
Organic.
Tequila?
That's my
Herbal. This is
tequila.
Get the tequila.
That's tequila?
No. Hold on. Get the
Stick with the
tequila.
uppers.
Lee, get the tequila.
Lee, get your life together.
So you think that? Do you
You're the slowest bartender ever, bro.
You think that?
I got tequila after you.
All right.
Good.
So do you think that you squashing the beef with him was good karma? Because after that you won the championship.
So what happened was, I already knew I was trying to do all the positive stuff.
Okay.
So, Wheelchair Classic.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
I remember that. That's
Wheelchair Classic.
right?
Yeah. Hank Carter.
Yep.
So, for me, it was like, it wasn't the career I envisioned when I knew I was going pro.
Right.
So, to answer your question.
Yeah.
What was your question?
It was
okay.
John Green.
John Green,
yeah. Like, do you think that you squashed him, or was that good karma and that led to you?
Well, what happened was, like, during that time, people was trying to make it white-black. Like, I'm just trying to do business, and I'm just trying to do philanthropy. So now I got this drama with some dude that, then you got a whole nother story. There's so many stories.
Right.
I'm escaping Ben Wallace, who's my guy. Shout out to Ben.
Right.
And, he's upset. But when I went to Ben, I'm the sucker, actually, because when I went to him, you'll see, so I said, sorry. I'm going to admit it. Yeah. I ain't want no problems with Big Ben. You know what I mean? I'm not afraid that he's like Charles Oakley. I want a problem with Ben Wallace.
Ben Wallace.
I'm not saying I'm afraid. I'm 265. Like, but I'm saying I want a problem with Ben. So you'll see me go like this. Oh, I meant to say like, sorry, but I ain't mean to do it that. But honestly, it wasn't a hard foul.
Right.
So then that happened, and then the brawl takes off.
Right.
So now, I'm trying to escape. So I lay on a scorer's table. I said, okay. At some point...
Wait, at that point you was wrong.
Huh?
At that point you was wrong.
Wrong.
Laying on top of the scorer's table?
Yeah,
listen to that. That's very important.
Did you see when he lay there?
It's very important.
He's not starting no shit.
Yeah, very important.
He was trying to...
He's not starting no shit.
It's okay, but very important. It's the way we view life.
Right.
And that was viewed like that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't think I would lay it. If I wanted to get it popping, I would get it popping. If I'm laying on the scoring table, I'm just trying to chill. You know what I mean? Like,
To me, that's what it
what am I
was.
doing? What am I doing? And then a bear hit me.
Yes.
Y'all don't know what was going through my head. I don't know what was going through y'all head. But people would cheer Devon. I don't cheer it on. I lost a season. Another defensive player of the year. Another all-star. And another whatever. Just count them up.
Just shit. Money.
So
all
definitely,
kind of
so then when that happened, years later, I was in Sacramento, we told that whole story. I still was depressed.
Right.
Because of this thing.
Right.
So when you look at the Lakers championship, the first thing I did was thank the Pacers. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you look at the interview, you'll see it online.
Right.
Yo, shout out to the Pacers. Because I always wanted to win a championship. So I didn't feel, I had to let them know, you my guys.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So then with John Green, and so with John Green, it was like I was still depressed. And I said, I need to stop having so much resentment. Because everybody saying they hate me is on TV. Everybody saying they hate you is like, what? You hate me too? I don't even know. I think you hate me. You know? It's like, it's just crazy.
Right.
Like, it was just a fight. It's like, it's somebody.
Yeah.
I'm used to fighting and getting over that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? I saw late shoot draws. Right in the ass. I was right there on 12th Street. I saw late shoot draws. They both did time.
Right.
Lakers, my guy. I was there, right? So it's like I'm used to, and they friends.
Yeah.
So with John Green, I'm like, hold on. I don't got that much drama as everybody's saying with this guy. We had a fight.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't hate everybody.
Right.
So anyway, we became tight.
Wow.
The dude who lost me 50. Whatever you want to name it.
Yeah.
I don't know what the name is.
That's real.
And I'm not holding up. Me and you were having a fight, but other people, you the people who made certain decisions, like get to know me. You don't even know me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So for now, but then I also said earlier that I think they made the right decision because of what happened. But I wanted to say, and then people tried to make it a race war. It was media headlines. So I'm like, off the backs of me, we ain't about to get white versus black.
Right.
No, we trying to get monkey together.
Right.
I mean, I don't got no problem with
That's
the white
Indiana.
Yes, it's back to John Green.
Yeah.
Right.
And this is how me and John became friends. You should have us on your show.
Oh, that's crazy. Together.
That's what I'm saying.
Together, yeah. I would love
But
that.
check it out. As I'm the first athlete entertainer to do a podcast, right? If you look at the years, that content is cool.
Yes.
How is that content not cool?
Of course.
Because it's not what you want to program today. So anyway, I see my guy N.O.R.E. This is a great opportunity to talk about that. That's dope content.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Why would you not want to see me and John Green and Ben Wallace talk about the bro?
That's sports history.
Come on, man. All right, drink Chance Sports.
That's sports. Salute, my brother.
Salute, baby.
Salute.
Take a picture.
Man, so dope.
Yeah, my guys.
Taking a picture.
I'm not gonna rush out.
Yeah, we can still hang out. We gonna just wrap the, but we can chill. We can chill.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't even thinking about questions.
Yeah. Come on. We gotta take a picture. You gotta do drops.
Yeah.
And then we can chill. We can chill. I'll be.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
You want the picture now?
Yeah.
One more.